Hello, everybody. After a protracted period away from Thousand Year Door, we are back. Let me finally. Let me double check to make sure. Okay, we are all set. Fantastic. So, be back. Oh, the last thing I remember doing. And there's Adrian who can confirm or deny what I'm about to say. I believe the last thing we did was we were doing some of the mini games in the casino to kill time.
Oh, and your Wario.
I am Wario. Oh, that's right, because Grant wasn't here at all last week. Forgot about that. Yeah. So we did that. We did all of the pirate chapter, which was fun.
Don't hang him.
I'm not gonna do that. Why would I do that? That'd be crazy. We got Miss Mouse, but I believe you were here for that.
I was there for that, yeah.
I got all but one of the Attack FX badges.
Lucky us.
Although I did notice it's RGBY. Isn't there a P? Which is purple? I think that's the only one that I'm missing. You'll notice we have an enormous amount of BP.
Indeed.
Right. Now, what was our objective? Is there a place I can check for an objective?
No.
I guess I could talk to Farnsworth, right?
Yeah, I suppose, but like, did you already put the crystal star in the thing?
I think so, because it told us that we have to go to Rich Place.
Poshley Heights.
Yeah. Wait, where the fuck is he? He's here?
Left.
In this building?
That one.
It's hard to remember which building's which when they're all just covered in garbage.
When they're trash.
As soon as you get a ticket from Don Pianta. Got it. So we have to talk
from
to
the Don.
Don.
The Don.
You come to me on the day of my daughter's train?
On the day of my daughter's, she got shipwrecked with you.
On the day of my daughter's shipwreck.
On the
Truly
day
a
of my
momentous
daughter's...
occasion in every young woman's life, and you're here asking me for a favor?
How dare you? All my daughters went through shipwrecks. I arranged it.
All 600 of them.
All 600 of my daughters were in the Titanic. You could just go.
The one Titanic.
The single Titanic.
I was thinking about buying a bunch of life shrooms.
My daughter was a ship.
People online ship my daughter, and that hurts. Oh, fuck.
It's really weird. I'm dying too.
Francesca.
Wow, I did the exact wrong thing. I didn't realize I was muted.
Did you? Was that you unmuting to cough and then you muted yourself
Because
again?
I thought I was unmuted already. So I did the exact
were you
opposite.
saying stuff?
I was joining the bit. No one responded to the bit, so I was like, man, I'm failing the bit. Damn it!
You fuck it up.
No, the bit's not funny.
No, I'm gonna get a bad grade in Obo token today.
True.
Real quick, are their feet connected to their bodies?
Yeah.
Are they? If you look at their feet, they don't have any ankles.
They're right.
Are yours?
Holy fuck, he's right. I actually didn't even realize that.
It's the Will Smith iRobot meme. Are you?
What kind of guy are you?
Is it the what now? Why
It's
didn't you say so? Fucking daughters on the fucking island with the pirates instead. You know?
Yeah.
Also, Don, your core strength is so incredible to keep your like head elevated like that. Motherfucker's shaped like Mr. Krabs, but he's balancing on exactly one side of the cone.
Yeah, good for him.
His feet are just immensely heavy.
There you go.
It's actually easy for
they
him.
balance out his entire torso.
Yeah. Fail.
I don't even know what I agreed to.
Yeah, are you gonna go get Francesca because he misses her?
Francesca, your father's not doing well.
You could either said deal or take a hike, bub.
Take a hike, bub. Who the fuck do you think I am? Well, I think you're Wario. Well, you're right.
Well, you're right. I am Wario.
I am.
Who do you
in fact
think you
Wario.
are? I am.
Who do you think you are? I am.
I love this.
Yes,
so
I
much.
can't believe it.
I like. What does a skinny bob-omb look like? You think?
A grenade.
Just
That's
tiny,
good.
man.
That's that. Bobbery, Baby the Bobbery is actually a grenade. You know that?
Bobbery's my dad.
Bobber's my dad.
Bobbery's my dad.
So, in order to get back to Keel
It's
Hall
Zach.
3... I literally have no facial hair right now.
What are you talking about? The perpetual picture of you that I have in my mind is like basically
We'll
looks like
always
your profile pic, Zach.
Yeah. Remember how college was like only a few days ago, and definitely more time has not
It
passed
definitely
yet?
wasn't 3 years ago plus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. It was just yesterday.
That's absurd. Time doesn't pass like that, Zach.
It's really
Mine only passes when I let it.
convenient to be part of the very exclusive graduating college class of people that get to watch their entire young adult life just fucking woo.
I thought you were gonna say the graduating part of the graduating classes of Cogswell, given it's no longer Cogswell.
Also
This is
true.
Oh God, I'm pretty sure by like a certain point, people will just
It's
look at our
Cogswell
degrees.
now.
Yeah!
If only.
Yeah.
They'll just look at our degrees and be like, where?
You
Where'd you
don't
graduate? Yeah.
exist.
Is that real? Are you sure?
Good thing I didn't get scammed into getting a degree.
Yeah. Idiots.
I mean, in a genuine sense, Adrian has a job and I have debt, so maybe he is right.
I nominally have a job.
Adrian
They're not paying me,
has
but they
a
haven't
job.
fired me either.
They're not paying me, but they haven't fired.
That's pretty funny.
Goals.
Get the whack
Right? Hell yeah.
I'm not hitting the whack-a-bum.
Get a whack a bump.
I already got a bunch of them.
Cow.
I'm not gonna
Get
fucking hit him
more.
anymore. No,
They're the second best healing item in the game.
I don't
Literally.
give a shit.
Wow.
Wow.
The guy, when I hit him, the guy goes, ow, and it's sad.
He goes, ow!
Ow!
Ow.
hurt
Stop.
innocent individual like me, would ya?
It's like
Ow.
Did you blow him up with Bobbery? You can.
it's just like that time you said on stream and explained how like in that one Persona game, there's the crime boss who doesn't realize who he's doing all the stuff bad. And he's just like, wait, we're hurting people?
It made Zach really sad.
It still makes me sad just to think about it, man.
Funny part is I'm getting to that part in Royal.
Grant's gonna send me like a phone video of the guy's line read where he's like, "We're hurting people," and I'm like, "No!"
He doesn't even say it. I just said that.
Oh, did you? Oh my
Yeah,
god! In
also
my mind, I vividly remember the voice actor saying it.
No, I just said it.
We're hurting people. God, it still hurts. It still makes me so sad.
Also, you didn't get the item box on the bottom?
Yeah, I did. I whacked it.
Did you?
Yeah.
The yellow one?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Good.
You want me to double
You
check?
can hit a higher octave, Zach.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
May I see it?
Just go. The fucking mic clipped immediately. None of that was heard by stream.
Awesome.
May I see it?
No.
No. Also,
There we
yeah, just hammer A. She's making him say "I love you" 100 times.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
This is an oh my god moment.
Oh
I agree. I
my
concur.
God.
Certified oh my god moment?
I like that there's a counter.
Thank Christ.
If you think about it, could this also be just torture? Like, are the game creators torturing you to just press the button 100 times?
Yes.
You're almost there, Zach. Keep going.
How
it's
would he
over.
keep count?
Sorry.
Nice, Zach.
Grant.
Look at that, Zach!
It's an item that Zach doesn't want.
That you didn't get.
You fuck. I did get it.
You did not.
I did. I did it
You did
before, but it was an
not.
item I didn't want, so I didn't take it. What the fuck did she want?
You did not.
I will testify. Zach picked it up and then threw it away.
Thank you, Adrian.
So he didn't get it, but he didn't pick it up and he touched it.
Between here and that skull. All right. Clearly,
have
there's
to
an
find
item
her
that I'm
engagement.
missing.
Her engagement ring.
Is
You
it
need
on
to
his
give her
hand?
the courage shell that you just dropped.
That too. She wants that.
Not
it's useful.
even he wants that.
How much would you guys pay to have smell-o-vision?
Negative $1 million.
Pay
Like,
not.
only
Okay,
if I could
but
choose
it's
when to turn
optional.
It on.
It's
Yeah.
toggleable. It's not like permanent.
Alternately.
I pay too
press
much.
L
I'm not
and
gonna
R.
lie.
I pay like.
Depends on if you're like constantly watching like the cooking channel, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That would be nice. Oh my god, look at all the OTs! Holy
Yeah,
shit!
Stampede.
Or what you call it?
Stampede's base.
What is it? Those?
Stampede
No,
is
they're not
the second
infomercials.
strongest partner move in the game.
When they're selling you like perfume or something like that, right?
There you
Okay.
Those are infomercials, yeah.
Can I
Okay.
propose
So
a
you wouldn't even want
tangential?
it as an option, Zach. You would not want it as just an option, but like,
Well, okay, so are you saying that it's
There
the
you go.
sort of thing that I can turn on and off?
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, you
well
said
then
that.
yeah, then there's literally no downside to that. Because like I was just thinking it would be like forced upon me. Because in my mind,
No.
the first thing I thought of was imagine like like if you have smell-o-vision, it has to be on 24/7, and then imagine playing like Resident Evil.
Awesome.
Not awesome.
Pretty awesome.
That's right. That's right.
Imagine
All
playing
right.
Control. Not right. Imagine playing Control and going through the sewer section.
Oh, with the claws and shit, dude! What the fuck? I don't want to think of that. God, that part was so
That'd be
fucking
pretty
gross, man.
But imagine,
Jesus.
imagine the smells here.
This
how much do you
probably
think-
smells fine.
How much do you think game design would change if smell-o-vision was a thing?
Oh, that'd be crazy.
That's it. Well, so you would definitely have like specific areas that are designed to smell good, right? Like you would, because like you like in video games, not every area looks
Balance.
incredible, but every once in a while they'll be like, here, look at this incredible vista, right? So I
Now this
imagine
is
like,
normal shit.
imagine if you have like an RPG
Version.
on the first smell-o-vision enabled console. One of the first places you walk into would definitely be like a bakery or something. You know what I mean? Something where it's just like, hey, look how good this smells.
Have you guys ever been on the thing in California Adventure,
Disneyland?
flying,
Yeah.
soaring over the world now, I guess?
Oh.
Regardless, it was used to call soaring, but basically, or even like, what is it? In like some certain movie theaters, they'll have like those special seats that'll like spray scents or like move and
That
do stuff
costs,
like that.
like twice as much.
Yeah, like I mean, it'll basically be that. Like you'll probably get to a scene where it's like forest or beach, and then it'll just like
And here's like a
smell.
generic scent of X, Y, and Z.
Yeah, it'll probably be something like that.
You know how like colors, I mean, depending on how you do it, but like, you know how colors are effectively comprised of like 3 other colors? Unless it's like light, and then you have to have like darkness in there, I suppose. But like, you know how like colors are comprised of like RGB, as an example? I wonder if you can do that for smells. I wonder if there are like fundamental like smell particles where like in different combinations of each other, it makes different smells.
The basic building blocks of smells.
Exactly. Because now I'm thinking about it, and it's like, what is the worst smelling video game? Hypothetically, Resident Evil's pretty bad.
What if the zombies smell floral and pleasant?
That
Which-
wouldn't make
what-
any sense,
yeah.
but that'd be nice.
What's Resident Evil?
Which Resident Evil?
They smell like a mushroom stew in Resident Evil 7. A pleasant, quaint, hearty mushroom soup.
I also just put 2 and 2 together mentally, and I just realized how many people would just walk up to Lady Dimitrescu just to get the scent.
Yeah, but to a certain degree, now you're also facing the weird group of people that are like, this isn't what I thought she would smell like.
True.
And then you'll have to contend with that.
Oh God, I'm imagining the Street Fighter 6 players being like, I play Minot for her in-depth gameplay, and then they just cuts to them in front of their TV, just going.
I was gonna say, are you thinking of Yuri?
Sorry, that's what I meant.
I mean, Minot also applies. Minot also lets her fucking dogs out.
I think Dark Souls would smell like shit.
Definitely Blight Town and stuff, right? Like Blight Town.
Bloodborne.
Holy shit, all of Bloodborne. It's fucking, like, beyond it being a nightmare hellscape, it's also Victorian England, so people are literally just dumping their shit out their window.
I mean, I was gonna say, it's like, England already smells like shit. You had Bloodborne on top of it.
It doesn't even have to be Victorian, it's just England.
It's just England.
Average British user be like...
Pokemon probably smells pretty good, just overall, right? Because most areas are like covered in flowers and shit.
Team Rocket Base have to smell awful because they're covered in poison Pokemon.
That's
do poison
true.
Pokemon? Because I know coughing smells bad, but do poison Pokemon inherently smell bad?
I mean, just the coughings alone.
What do you guys think Sinistea would smell like?
Also, all the
Sorry,
Zubat
say it again.
Sinistea?
Probably smells like tea.
Are you sure though? Because that's the ghost, like mimicking tea.
No, I think Zach, I think it smells like Sinus.
True.
I hate them turning the 3D object into a 2D piece of paper. Fucking turn around. I know you can.
Any Spider-Man game, because you're in New York.
Oh God.
True.
Oh, I
Batman?
totally forgot that Adrian left you a gift, Grant.
What?
Yeah, I forgot.
Did
I'm gonna have to show you in a second. And remember, this came exclusively from Adrian.
This is
Did
all
I?
Not from
do.
Zach.
This is from Adrian.
I do not remember this. Oh, hell yeah.
Adrian's like, I didn't know for such a
Second rank
Son of a
Goombella.
Bitch. You son of a bitch.
I don't remember you doing this on stream.
I did do this on stream at your behest specifically.
Oh.
You rat.
I thought you ignored my advice because you wanted to honor Grant's request.
I was because that was the question was that I had 6 shine sprites, and so it's like, okay, who am I gonna level up?
Who
And
did you
said,
not level up?
and you said something along the lines of like she gets like a pretty decent move.
Yeah, let's Mario move a second time.
Yeah, rally wink. Let Mario go a second time, and I was like, fucking sick. Yes, I'll do that.
Who did you not level up
All right.
instead of
Oops.
Goombella?
I have
Oops.
yet to level up Flurry.
What the fuck? Flurry's good.
I don't like Flurry.
She's really good.
I don't
you
like
didn't level up.
Well,
Vivian?
Vivian
Oh my
normally
God.
I would level up, and we still have shine sprites, right? But like normally I would level up Vivian, but the problem is that because of how I'm playing, it's hard to do the button prompts.
Listen, Grant, you gotta be real here. Flurry is very mid.
Yes, can you
Flurry's
please
got
stop being
dodgy
a figment
fog.
of my imagination?
And it's so
Grant, and just
expensive,
be
and her
real?
moves blow. Literally.
Worth it. I'm sorry, Sab. I didn't hear you. What?
No, it's okay. It's okay. The joke just flew by.
I'm sorry.
I can only do so much. I can't win against Adrian's presence.
I'm so upset.
Is it
My
Christmas?
raw aura.
Exactly.
You're raw.
Your Vora.
My aura, if you will.
Aurora.
Is it's never mind. I was gonna say when it really feels like someone in the room is gonna eat you, does that mean that they have a strong Vora?
No. No.
That's how
Zach!
it goes. No.
No. I think that would have been a mass exit by everyone.
Oh yeah, by the way, yesterday, like after initial ideation was over and I was working on Trello stuff, I'm getting a lot of pings from the server and whatnot. And so I check through them every once in a while, and I saw that someone posted something in the memes channel of the Game Jam Discord. And I was like, okay, and I go to look at it. I'm going to send you the image that was posted in the memes channel.
I just find it hilarious that servers need to, like, all of them have meme channels.
I mean, I put the meme channel in there specifically.
Well, okay, well, I mean, I don't know. Some may say you're part of the problem, Zach.
So this is what was posted.
Oh my god.
That's not a meme. That's just soft porn.
Exactly. And so I was like, what? And everybody else told me you had to be there. And then I asked Jesse, and Jesse was like, yeah, they were talking about who's the hottest Pokemon.
Okay. All right.
Let's go. Okay, good. Here you go.
That's actually pretty good.
Who
Directional.
posted that? Oh, it's Grant.
Whoa.
I was hoping that
hang
was like Lawrence.
Let me share with you guys my favorite video because it's incredibly nothing, but also I love this video.
Oh,
I like the phrase, it's incredibly nothing.
Incredibly nothing.
I love nothing content.
Overwhelmingly whelmed.
I watch this nothing content.
Alright, let's look at this.
It's such nothing.
It's really nothing.
Huh?
I can't fucking hear anything.
Huh?
God, I can't hear the video. Alright, I now understand what the joke is, because you motherfuckers were talking over it. I thought you guys were just going, huh?
Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh? Huh?
1 hour!
I legitimately have put this on as background noise before.
What makes it more funny is just for that good minute that you were gone, we were just doing, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Good minute. I was gone for 8 seconds.
The good minutes. The good 3 hours you were gone.
Yeah.
The good
Who
one
are
third
you,
of
my
stream you were
Discord server?
gone.
I felt that.
I'm never gonna be able to say the word "huh" again without thinking of this fucking video. Huh? See, you get it too now.
And it's that specific way of saying it too, huh?
Huh? It's so nothing, yet it's so pervasive and infective.
It's so nothing, but it's so something.
Right? Anyway, that's my daily.
That will rot your brain.
That's your daily dose of nothing content from me.
That's your daily dose of huh?
Huh?
Remember Zach? Remember Zach the thing about the parroting?
This has been your daily dose of huh?
Huh?
Zach is definitely not getting sick of this.
No, certainly not. It definitely didn't immediately get on my nerves. Luckily, I've been fucking marinating in frustration all day, so I built up a temporary resistance. Grant?
Also, they're just here.
I mean, I guess they could have always just done this, right?
Yeah.
Normally, this is where I would finally deal with you and that homely traitor Vivian. Homely. What?
Yeah. Rude.
Mean adjective.
But something tells me that trying that alone might be unwise. So you live for now.
I got my fucking ass thrashed last time I tried.
I got my ass kicked last time I challenged you, and now I'm done one fat ass and one weirdo. So if you think I'm stupid enough to try this, you're right!
Let's go!
Mario has been challenged to a battle.
Send out Goombella.
Mario summons Goombella! What's the name of that? It's Beldam, right?
Yeah, Beldam.
I'm not gonna lie, I wish we had Toad as a character in Smash. I feel like that would have worked.
He's in Smash.
He's in Smash, not as a character, but he's in Smash.
Yeah, his character. Like, you could just have many of his, like, him be, like, headbutting a lot of guys. I feel like that would work. And then his squishy head would bounce off. Like,
I think Toad has had it good for far too long.
what do you want to do with him, Grant?
I'm going to ruin his life.
Thanks.
There's still lots of treasures in the creepy steeple. Wait, are there, or did I already get them?
He sent a selfie.
That's just to tell you in case you missed stuff, which you didn't.
That's because I'm thorough.
Because there's, the optional boss and all that other stuff.
Hello, sir. We're finally gonna do the one mission that I remember.
Apparently.
I don't even remember how this goes. I just remember being like, ooh, train.
Have you guys gone on an overnight, train trip?
Nope.
I have not. I wish I have.
Nope, not too many places to go.
The closest thing I've done is take the train from San Jose to San Francisco for a concert.
Fair.
And so, you're talking about, Ace Train and stuff like that. I've only been on, it once, I think.
I took a proper ass, transnational train exactly once. Not for a super long time, but it was just to go visit my ex when her leg was broken. And I remember it was a very nice train ride, but man, getting to the fucking station sucked ass. I had to Uber to a bus station, then a 1 hour bus ride to the train station, 3 hour train ride to that train station, and then had to do a 40-minute Uber to their house. It's fuck, dude.
Fun.
It wasn't.
I believe it.
Mario's room. The XS Express.
Shut up, Goombella.
Grant.
Just be super.
Grant, you said you were gonna make Toad's life a living hell, not Goombella's.
I can do both. I can multitask.
Don't
Sticky
go
Yummy
to
Doom was
Poshley
my
Heights. Get
nickname
off the
in
train
high school.
now, or a sticky yummy doom awaits it. The fuck does that mean?
That was my nickname in high school.
A sticky yummy threat.
Oh yeah.
Ta-da! I can now upgrade Goombella again.
No!
I mean, I'll probably just stick with Eggworth, I think, for now.
Eggworth is based.
Eggworth's always with you.
Aubrey's so good, though.
He is.
Probably is solid, but he's weak to flying enemies.
But then I have Mario, right?
I mean, Mario can hit any enemy with the right badges.
Ooh, look how fun this is!
It's a fun train.
What a fun little train ride we're taking! Isn't this wonderful?
Wunderbar.
Wunderbar?
Oh my god!
No, Mario, don't step on that train!
Oh my god, the fucking spots on her hat are hearts.
Yeah.
Go
Or
fuck
singular
yourself,
spot.
Nintendo, for never using this design again. You're literally robbing yourself of merchandise.
Remember, whenever you get mad about that, remember this game doomed all those cool concepts of unique character designs in Paper Mario World.
But that was nobody's fault. It was Nintendo being sticklers.
Yummy doomed.
Yeah,
Yummy doomed.
that's correct.
That's not fair, man. They're so cool.
I like that
Chef-shimi.
Goomba's height is just below, his eye line is just below the window.
I'm thinking of you. I'm giving you a little peek from behind the counter.
He could be naked under there. Oh.
Would you like me to be? I'll do anything for $5.
Oh my god.
$5? That's $5.
Oh no. No, Toad, don't do it.
Oh, sorry. I couldn't hear you over the sound of me taking my shirt off.
Oh my god.
No!
Don't worry about it. I love him.
I like this
it's
guy.
Paddington.
I am on my way back home. I have strayed so long I've forgotten what it looks like. You live in Potchley Heights, you fuck.
Well, I mean, there's a bunch of other penguin guys in the first game too.
He's literally
look, so they
holding
didn't
a
do the glitch this
magnifying
time.
glass, so I don't know what more you expect from this.
There's a lot of like species from
I'm
the
trying to
first game
repro
that
it.
show up in this game as one game or as one character.
I'm sorry, Grant. Is this making you feel uncomfortable? The idea of me like
Yes.
bug hunting in the middle of our
Yes.
fun video game time?
Yeah, I don't want to think about work, Zach.
Huh?
Aw. I don't like these guys because I know that their mouth. I know that that's supposed to be like their lip going like but I just see it as like a fucked up tooth.
It could be.
It's not. It's supposed to be their lip going ooh. But
But
like,
are you sure about that,
I'm
Zach?
gonna kill myself. If history is
Off to
taught,
hang
if
myself,
history,
watch and learn.
watch and learn, and then he like jumps off the or like
Yo,
steps
it's the
off the
fam.
thing.
He does a
This-
backflip off
He
it.
does a bat exactly. There you go.
Pretty
Because the
cool.
family from before.
Give me $18 trillion, or I killed a child.
Oh my god. It's the conductor.
That's actually a trick, but you can do that, Zach. But it has repercussions on the economy. If you want to learn more, look up Mario inflation.
Shut the fuck up. No. It was, if I remember correctly, it was, because that was obviously a Brian Dave Gilbert, but what was it? Mario hyperinflation, which is a specific subset of the inflation fetish. It's like so good. I miss the Unraveled videos.
The Unraveled.
I know that he's doing his own thing, and I'm very happy for him. But at the same time, like, what the hell? Why is there water? See that?
It's
Stains. They're having arguments about who spilled the water.
the what?
Who's been leaving a snail trail around here, huh?
You?
And it's not water.
The case of the pot of supper stew that vanished suddenly and mysteriously. You should leave Watson to naming your chapters, I think.
Do you see a Watson? Because I don't.
It's us. What a mystery!
We are indeed high in voltage.
We are indeed high.
We are indeed. We're looking for a
Voltage
job.
the special
Yeah,
fire
please
sound
retire
evolution of
us.
Voltix?
What?
Never mind.
Huh?
Oh.
I'm just gonna go to bed, I think.
We are parrots. Huh.
I have a kill word now.
Still word. Fucking what is it? What is it in D&D? It's like power word kill, but it's power word huh?
Yeah, exactly. Confusion.
It's a 13th level spell that doesn't exist, Zach. Exactly.
It's a confusion spell.
It's basically once we force the DM to say, huh, it's over. We won. That should be a spell that basically switches the DM for the person who casts the spell.
What was
They're the new DM.
What's
Yeah.
that? What's that spell that people try to abuse all the time? I think it's command, where it's like you can give a single one-word command to somebody, and then they have to follow it as reasonably as they can. And fucking, the first time I encountered the spell was on a meme post where the person was like, the guy cast a command spell so powerful that it affected an entire like coven of witches, and his command was just shit. It was just. So I'm just thinking of that, where the command is, huh?
It's just not a command, though.
It is!
That's not a verb, it's an interjection, I guess.
No, it's a command. Huh?
Well...
Aw.
I'm glad you guys like Huh as much as I do.
I don't.
Well, I'm glad it's affecting you as much as it affects me, at least.
More correct, I suppose.
What? Well,
I was scrolling through Tumblr, and I go to University of California, Irvine. You see, Oh my god. I love Payday.
Well...
Ooh,
Oh, they made off with the soup. Okay.
They made soup.
Up the soup. Oh?
Oh.
Oh.
Did you get to the Coke water post, Grant?
No. Who could have stolen this too?
Is it this enormously fat toad?
He's literally got a spoon in his hand.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What do you want? Sorry about that. No. What were you saying? A pot from the kitchen? Yes, I ate it. Pot included. Food gets stolen. You blame the chubby guy. Oh, nice. No, I wouldn't do anything like that. No, people spill stuff. Maybe while they're waddling down the hallway because they are enormously fat. It's reasonable. There's a large photo of Chef Sashimi on the cover. There was something under the magazine. It's the galley pot! You fuck. How did you fit that in there? You want to know a delightful surprise that I did see over the course of this week? 2 people who are not me actually posting banter topics.
Kind of wild.
Yeah.
I've been known to post banner topics sometimes.
Yeah, Adrian's been like on a roll, I'm not gonna
There
lie.
was that time that I posted so many it filled an entire stream. Grant!
I have to follow suit.
Alright, as long as we're doing this.
So we're all in accordance here.
Did you just post, huh?
Oh,
Big, huh?
But Zach, it was supposed to be, you know, a topic about
Not a
palindromes,
topic!
okay?
It is a topic.
It is not a topic!
What are you
I'd like
talking
to
about?
talk
Palindromes are
about-
such a topic.
Something.
alright guys, everyone, what's your favorite palindrome? Mine's huh?
Huh?
Perfect.
In my head,
hey.
I asked that question, and then my brain answered, "My favorite palindrome is Kill Zach," and then I had to be like, "That's not a palindrome."
Anyways, back to the bit.
Unsettling, but that's beyond the point.
That was good.
Imagine if Kill Zach was a palindrome. Nothing hypotheticals.
Nothing. Imagine
How
if you
different the
will.
world would be.
Zach, what would you do if it was a palindrome? What would you do if your name was a palindrome, Zach?
But it was spelled the same.
Yeah. But now it was
So the
only
definition of palindrome just changed. That's it?
No, the definition of palindrome is still the same, but they go, except for Zach, that's a palindrome, that's a fact. That's just
It's
true.
to the one exception.
That's in the dictionary.
I mean, I'd be cool with that, I guess.
Zach, what would you do if you had to solve a murder on a train?
And wouldn't it be fucking funny if, like, Zach, Z-A-C-H, was a palindrome, but the way I spell my name short wasn't? So you motherfuckers are like, oh, your name's a palindrome. I'm like, it's not.
Zach, what would you do if someone said something but you didn't quite hear them correctly?
I would say, excuse me, could you say that again?
Are you sure?
Yes, I would, Adrian. That's exactly what I would do. In fact, I can't imagine a shorter way of saying that. And if someone were to enlighten me on this fact right now, I might just snap my own neck.
The snap that
Don't!
smiles back.
I don't know what you were suggesting, Zach.
But you know what's nice, guys? You know what is also a palindrome?
What's that?
Kill Zach.
But that already exists. Yeah, we already
Whoa,
established that.
did you see that?
Now,
What would you do
what do
if
you
you ate all
guys
this?
think if Zach was a palindrome?
Zach.
Zach has as a palindrome.
Has.
You are quite obviously the famed Luigi, are you not? No,
You
I'm
are
Wario.
wearing green.
On your shoes.
Yeah, you're green.
I love the like culturally reoccurring joke of Sherlock Holmes actually just kind of being an idiot.
It's pretty great.
There are several detective novels in here.
What if you had to? What would you do if
What
you had
the
to?
fuck?
It's evening. It's evening.
I thought it was the fucking.
We're in Mexico.
I thought it was the
You went-
Deus Ex piss
Yeah,
filter.
You went to the piss dimension.
I also like Grant's thing of we crossed into Mexico just now.
It's Breaking Bad. We're in Mexico
Welcome to the Wario dimension where everything's yellow.
once again.
It's these guys. Remember these guys?
These
Adrian, this is the
fellas.
second time we've seen them. Don't.
Zach, what would you do if
Do
you had to
it.
fight someone on top of a train?
So, did you ever see the actual like investigation as to like how feasible something like that would be? And it was like
Sure,
just by like sheer wind force alone, you would instantaneously go flying off
No,
the
no,
side
no,
and
no.
die.
See,
I
you know what
love
the answer would
the-
be? Grant, I would just, the parts where you would like approach a tunnel, right? And normally you would have to duck, right?
Down. Yeah.
Because of my height, I would just stand up, giving the false illusion that the thing isn't there.
Well,
You clear the tunnel.
well,
Clear the
Zach,
tunnel, but then everyone else gets taken off.
I don't know what studies or videos you've been watching, but if I were standing on top of a train, I would simply turn sideways so I'd be more aerodynamic and the wind wouldn't blow me off.
Aren't you already
I
made
like
of
the-
paper mache? Like you,
Exactly,
the
it'd
person?
be like Mario using his spin ability in this game.
Adrian
Just
is
turn
the
sideways
cousin
and avoid
of
the wind.
Flat Stanley.
This is true. I love the Archer episode where he wants to fight on top of a train.
Like
And he,
desperately.
like, yeah, desperately, and he sticks his head out, and he's like, "Oh my god, my fucking eyes!" Because the wind like cuts through him.
Archer has its flaws, obviously, but I do like their commitment to within the same episode do like a lol, this wouldn't work in real life, immediately followed by like Archer doing a quadruple backflip out of a helicopter into a pool, landing in between like a pair of tits.
Yes.
And it's like
I
it's
like
good.
their commitment to the fact that gunshots are loud.
Mom.
It's just a recurring joke that whenever someone shoots a gun, everyone's like, "Jesus Christ!"
God, I don't remember what season it was, but it was they did like an iteration of the joke where it was the person had a silencer on their gun, expecting it to be like in the movies, and they shoot the
And it's
gun and
still really
and they were
loud.
like, "Holy fuck!"
Not how silencers work.
It's not. Silencers are designed to make it so that way, like, the decibels drop off quicker, so, like, people from far away don't hear you, but, like, people that are within, like, 100 yards, yeah, it's like, that's just a gunshot. Did you ever see what a silencer for a shotgun looks like?
Isn't it just the real squatty fat one?
Google it real quick, because you will love it.
Shotgun silencer.
Post a picture if you can.
Oh my fucking god!
Don't describe it just quite yet.
I would
just
like to
post a
know.
picture.
Please post.
All right, I'm just gonna put the picture. It's big.
It's literally just a regular silencer, but made enormous so that way the fucking shotgun can handle it.
They made the shotgun into a palindrome.
Adrian,
We brought it back around.
we didn't.
Zach, what if
You fucking forced it into the conversation with the crowbar.
I brought it back
I'm
around.
going to kill you.
Zach,
What? What do you want?
Zach, what would you do if Adrian was your heartless?
What would you do if I had smell-o-vision?
What would you do if I had smell-o-vision? Just me.
This is like this. It takes. Obviously, I have since watched a lot of Oni plays, but it takes me back to like when we were doing Katamari, and Adrian just kept. It wasn't even just like the hypotheticals, like the Oni-esque hypotheticals that like Zach does all the time, but just like Adrian proposing hypotheticals that have no answer. Where it's like, what would you do if I had smell-o-vision? I don't fucking know. I'd probably send you a bunch of memes where there was a hidden smell file that just made you smell like fucking cum.
Zach, what would you do if I was
What the fuck?
like
Did you see
7
that?
feet tall and a professional basketball player and I was really cool?
Would I know you?
I don't know.
What would I do if that was you and there's no guarantee
Yeah.
that I would probably treat you just like every other basketball player. That would be my assumption, probably. Now, if you want the
what would you
actual
do?
joke answer, if you were a 7-foot-tall basketball player, what would I do? I think the first thing I would do is I would challenge you to a foot race, because I know that sports like athletes are extremely prideful. So I challenge you to a foot race, but your half of the pavement I would secretly line with sandpaper. So as we did the run, you would be grading away your feet and then your shins, and then eventually you would be up to your mid-thigh by the end of the race, and you would definitely win because I wouldn't have started, but you would now be like 5'5".
That'd be pretty good. That's
Yeah,
good.
you'd be the same height.
Yeah.
What the fuck, Adrian?
I was quiet for too long. I had to interject somewhere.
I was quiet for too long.
Oh my goodness. What would you do if you had shoes?
I'm
What if, Zach?
just gonna make
And then somehow this is gonna turn into what if all shoes
Oh,
in
look, chocolate
existence
sauce.
happen to be a palindrome?
That
That's
chocolate
what
sauce
this
what
was
if
is gonna
shoes
be.
happen to be a palindrome?
It's almost a palindrome.
It's
What if
not.
only your shoes were palindromes, not anybody else's?
There's
Adam,
literally
just-
there's literally no part of a shoe that is a palindrome.
Well, the word
What if every
shoes,
piece
if you
of
had an H
article
and
of
an O,
clothing
it'd
that
be
you wore
Piece
was
of
a
article?
palindrome?
shoes?
Shoes. Shoes. S-O-O-S. S-H-O-O-S.
S-O-S, please.
No, it's
What
S-H-O-O-H.
hell?
Shoosh.
Shoes.
Shosh. That's what
Shosh.
Akuma says before he fucking Shungoku Satsu someone.
Shoes.
Shosh.
Exactly, shoosh.
Shoes. Oh, yeah, shoes.
Dude, I don't know where to fucking get any of this shit. One bitch is
Did
asking
you-
for a gold ring. Oh, you know what? I could probably use Miss Mouse for that.
Well, Zach, Bub wants an autograph of someone he admires.
Right. So my assumption
Yes.
was that it was either Herlock Sholmes or the actor who's at the front of the train, but I talked to both of them and they didn't care.
Yes,
Well,
because he has talked about how he's very excited to be on the train and how
Clearly,
he
you weren't paying
trains.
attention to him, Zach.
I
Just like
wasn't.
his father.
I wasn't. I can't imagine what was distracting me.
Shoes.
What are you talking about, Zach?
It was a Game Boy Advance, my dear Luigi. As do we all.
Can I just get your autograph or something? Can I just kill you for your autograph?
You need Zach to go to the conductor and ask for autographs.
I just talked to him and it didn't do anything.
You need to talk to the train engineer, the one who drives the train.
I was just there, talked to him, and nothing happened.
You need to make the
Well, then
I
you need
am going to have a birth of cactuses.
Oh, there's
I like
something
that
here.
this is Zach's new go-to, birthing cactuses.
Good for you.
It sounds
Good for you,
almost
Zach.
like a medical. It sounds like conniption or something, like almost something.
A birth of cactuses out of my ass.
It's almost something.
Out of your ass, Jesus.
Out of my ass. You need to get out of my ass.
Mr. Gorbachev, get out of my ass.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down those pants.
Tear down those pants.
Tear down this ass.
Tear up my ass.
In the worst
Tear up
example,
my
yeah,
ass.
Blow out
it's
my
almost a
back.
joke.
Blow out my back.
Mr. Gorbachev.
What? She's not sniffing anymore. Is it in here? Right here. Oh, fucking sick. That's not a gold ring. Miss Mouse. Miss Mouse, you had one job.
She did it. She got you a star piece.
Gold
Yeah.
star piece.
A gold star made of
Good.
gold.
There be gold in them there hills. What if you were an old-timey prospector, Zach? How would you spend your days?
Probably
you were-
prospecting would be my assumption, but how would I know? I guess.
If you were in the Wild West, what would your profession of choice be?
I would want to be the guy who clearly has been lost in the wilderness for too long, who wanders into town with a crazy look in his eye and a jagged tooth smile, pulls out a stick of dynamite and goes before exploding, and then everybody just forgets the next day.
Sounds pretty sustainable to me.
I want to be the guy in the bar fights who always gets thrown through the window.
That's your job.
Yeah.
You approach the fucking like banditos before they arrive and just be like, hey, listen. It's just-
There's some business. This is how it works. Listen, you gotta throw me through that window.
listen, pay me 1 buffalo nickel and I will let you throw me through this window. It'll make you look way tougher.
Yeah, you'll look so strong.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at
We
that.
need
Talking to the
figure it
conductor
out.
does
We need to
nothing.
figure it out.
We didn't figure it out. There's nothing to figure out.
Well, then you missed a step somewhere around there.
Yeah, you missed a step around here, partner. Go find it.
I don't understand.
This is the one you said you remember.
No, I remember there being a train.
Oh. Unfortunate.
I like this song. Doesn't really remind me of a train in the slightest, but it is cool.
It's very chill given the conversations we've been having.
We?
The very chill conversation.
I'm. Why don't you just ask more hypotheticals, huh?
Trigger phrase.
Since apparently I need to.
Wait, what was that thing you said? What was that thing you said after hypotheticals?
Hoisted by his own petard.
What you just call me? You can't say that anymore. You're gonna get Clone High canceled.
I'm gonna get. Huh?
Okay. Okay. Did you got named as a detective this afternoon? Talked to people bombs are arguing. Talked to Bub. Talked to him 2 more clients for some clues.
Oh, you have to get all the fucking clues first?
Yeah.
Are you what the fuck is the point of it being clues then?
Because you're a stupid
clues,
baby playing
bitch.
this game, Zach.
What the fuck? He said the first clue was like, oh, it begins with the letter A. The second clue was that it's an autograph from somebody that I admire. So I was like, okay, either the conductor, the actor, or the detective. So I talked to all 3 of them and got nothing. You're telling me I have to actually get all the clues from this fuckhead?
Yeah.
Nope. He just gives me the second
Talk to
hint.
the parents.
There's nothing else. He just gives me a second hint.
Autograph.
What if I use Goombella?
What if I blow them up?
He's very spoiled.
Kids are still kids.
No, they turn into a fucking demon immediately.
You talked to both of the kids, the parents yet?
He's trying. He wants out.
Every time we do that, Bobbery dies.
True. He takes 1 pip of health.
He gets better.
Okay.
I mean, it
There
says
we
talk 2
go.
times for more clues.
This
then-
guy?
No, now he says, hey, look.
Now
Dream
go
of
talk
being
to
a
the
train
engineer.
Just say, oh boy.
Saba, what am I gonna say?
Something cactuses.
Something.
You know, I appreciate that my co-hosts of 3+ years are so good at like keeping the
Conversation.
energy up on stream.
Yeah, we were.
Because when a stream is entirely buoyed by me being angry, it doesn't sit well in the long term.
Zach, but if you think about it, out of
What do
the
you
4 of
want?
us, out of the 4 of us, if 3 of us are having a good time, I don't know. I think we're doing pretty good.
That's a solid C
my
right there.
Oh my god. Oh lord.
We're getting a C on Obo stream, guys. That's
Yay.
that's a passing grade, I think.
C's get
stream.
degrees. Let's go.
C's got degrees. I'm tired.
The C stands for Obo stream.
This is true.
There's
It's a
no
palindrome, you
part
see.
of Hobo Stream that has a C in it.
It's silent.
It's not.
is.
It's not.
It's
Obo
also
stream
invisible,
is a
so I can't see it.
Yeah.
Is there a word that starts with the letter C where it's the S sound instead of the K sound? Citrus, right? So
There
that
you
works.
go.
So
I was
what?
about to-
Stop answering your own questions.
Cincinnati. There you go.
Zach. Bravo.
Can't Saba, I'm gonna kill you. Well, unfortunately, I can't rely on anybody who's supposed to have an expertise with words to answer the question, so I have to do
No,
it
but
myself.
it's funny. I'm just like, you asked the question just to
Cinnamon.
answer yourself. It's like,
Oh,
Zach.
cinnamon.
Cinnamon, that works
cinnamon.
You're right,
Could-
Adrian.
I
So
was
you
about to
could.
say
So
cock.
could you not just? Could you not just spell? Like sinister with the letter C. Do we need the letter C? I think I've talked about this before, but can't you just replace the letter C with either a K or an S and be fine?
What about the ch sound?
Cock.
Ch? CH?
C8.
That's a good point. I don't know what you'd replace that with, because replacing that with a K and an H is a little funky. You would have to. Fucking Kazakhstan would be very mad.
Because if you think about it, if you take out C because
about
it sounds
chocolate?
like S, the SH will just be sh instead of k.
Chocolate.
That's
Yeah,
when you
okay.
make chocolate replace the milk with.
What about the letter K?
No, Adrian, no.
Chocolate fountain with flowing chocolate is delicious. But what if we replace the chocolate?
Taste the chocolate.
No.
The fucking Nesquik like, I know.
Oh, I have
The classics. What does he say before that again?
I think he just says, "I know."
Yeah, I thought there was something before that he says.
Does he?
I know.
Oh, there it is. I'll send it.
Oh yeah.
And now we're back to this.
I know.
I know. Oh my god.
Do you have the don't
That
even
was-
ask saved?
That was worse than I thought. That was worse than I imagined.
Do you have don't even ask saved?
Don't even ask. I don't know. I don't think
Oh,
so.
hang on, let me get it.
If I play this audio, am I gonna get in trouble?
No, you're fine.
Are you lying, Grant?
I am not. There's no music. It's just sound effects.
Holy shit!
Literally. I know.
The fucking speed at which it infects the entire pool.
Here's don't even ask, by the way.
Oh, don't even ask.
Don't even ask.
Oh, that's so good, dude.
I have nothing more to add to this stream, and with that, I'm leaving. Okay, good night, everyone. I can't. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Sava.
We fucking defeated her.
We got the crystal star, guys.
Yay.
Why would you do this?
Do what? What are you talking about?
Not you.
It says you have to talk to the conductor of your train and then go to cabin 04.
Ah, Sava is on air. Nappy time. Damn it.
Why would I have to talk to the conductor first to find a blanket?
Because the conductor knows everything.
That doesn't
More
make
like-
any sense. Did you eat the blanket thinking it was lasagna or some shit? What the
I
fuck?
think
Oh.
it was lasagna.
Did you fucking think that that child was a burrito? Are
Did you
shitting
think
me?
I would think?
Arare!
Terraria. I still think that would make a really cool like archetypal like RPG enemy design. Just like a cute thing with no eyes and a big mouth on 2 feet, and you just call it a Terraria.
Yum.
Thank you, Saba, for supporting the
Great.
stream. Ugh.
Yes, Adrian.
Kick player in the balls?
No reason given.
Yes.
Did he fucking... I wasn't even paying attention. Did anybody even...
Go to 4. Well, set me free. We will escape from the city.
Once you're in here, you gotta use Vivian.
What?
use Vivian and just...
Assuming you talk to the right people, you gotta hide.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Talk to him.
Hello. I'm cursed to haunt this place.
Oh God.
A blanket? Well, yes. The conductor did leave one here. He didn't realize that I'm a ghost. A yummy, sticky treat? Threat? Sorry.
But I read that as throat, and I was like, hey, yo, whoa.
A sticky, yummy throat? What are you, a vampire?
Yum.
No! I left no such thing. I can't even hold physical objects like pen and paper. You just want the blanket? You don't want to ask questions? About ghosts? You already... No, I'm just kidding. It's still in the baggage car. And my fear that someone could find and read it has kept me tied to this world. Okay, where's the fuck is the baggage car?
Behind the conductor.
Oh, that's what they've been blocking?
Mm-hmm.
And don't you even dare read my diary! I feel like that's a good Toad voice.
That's pretty solid.
Okay, you know,
I like
whatever. Go fuck yourself too, then.
I said it was pretty solid.
No,
I said I'm like
it's
him,
whatever.
as in-
It's okay. Sorry, not all of us can be as talented as you, Grant.
What the fuck are you talking
You
about? I
fucking,
said it
you
was
fucking
solid.
beautiful fuckhead. You
Fuck
wonderful,
you. I
you
love your
wonderful,
voice. You're
incredible
hilarious.
piece of shit.
Fuck you. You're a hilarious person, Zach. He's dying. I killed him. Now I must assume the mantle of Obo Stream. Oh, he's back. I mean, nothing happened.
No, I died.
You turned into a toad.
It was the last voice I ever did.
Well, I guess that makes sense.
I got plenty off time.
What?
Foods.
Never mind.
Foods.
God, I would love to find the texture of this and just change it to boobs. There you go. There's my favorite palindrome.
Need to find me an elf boy who could suck the bark off a dog.
What the fuck?
So are you familiar with Games Repainted?
No?
They do exactly that, and they did this game. They fuck up textures and texts of games and play through them. They give it to like a ton of people on their quote unquote like group, and people will just fuck it over.
And if I ditch your body, I'll fuck it.
And they just completely destroy the textures and text of the game, and then they play through it together.
So nothing that would actually like fuck up the functionality.
Yeah, but it's still
Is
the
this a
same
YouTube
game,
channel or
but like
something?
suddenly things become harder because you don't recognize the symbols they're using. And they did Thousand Year Door, and
You
it's
should
really
you should
good,
post
and I
the you
wish
should post the video if it exists because I would love to see that.
They have the full like VOD and whatnot, and I wish they would do the highlights. Second part, part 1 was 7 years ago.
I'm not gonna lie, from personal experience, for somebody who doesn't even have a popular stream, takes a fucking long time to do a highlight video.
It's true. This is part 1. It's 5 hours.
Yeah, if you just hire more editors.
With what
Yeah,
money?
Just do that.
Clout.
Okay, so so I gave him the diary, which means that he's ascending. Okay, cool. Well, actually, maybe not. I got kind of used to it. Implications that the place after isn't really that worth it. How dare you? Like, I can't believe that guy just lets himself not be taken to the underwear.
Zach,
How do you always go to
idea
over
of
there?
how the game looks? This is the opening in Roadport. That's what they do to games.
That's so stupid.
Is
Oh,
that
and look,
Germa?
they even changed up the sprites and shit. Oh, that's so
Oh, look
good.
at Eggman back there.
And also in the background, as you can see, it's Luigi doing his Chinese cowboy impression that's so racist
It
against
gives Mario a
ulcer.
hernia.
Or yeah,
Or an ulcer.
hernia.
I think it's ulcer.
One or the other.
He gives
Who wanted
Mario
the
a
fucking-
bodily
was it you?
harm.
No, who wanted the
Also,
fucking
everyone-
blanket? Oh, it was the conductor.
Including Mario has the Sharingan eyes.
Yeah.
It's something.
I hope that's Germa.
Who? As Mario?
Yeah, it's Mario.
I forget. I want to say it's Iwata, I think.
It doesn't really look like Germa, but
All right, back to the room.
The first sprite of the hammer coming down, of Mario doing the hammer animation, the first sprite is a Keyblade, then it becomes a banana, and then at the end, I don't even know what it is. But yeah, Games Repainted is pretty good.
That's pretty funny.
And that was one of the lines that, like, just someone in Roadport said of, like, I need to find me an elf boy who could suck the bark off a dog.
Oh my god. Pretty good. Grass grows, birds fly, sun shines, and brother? Oh god, what does he say? I have to know.
You listening? Okay. Grass grows, birds fly, sun shines, and brother, the darkness is coming.
The darkness is coming. You need to run.
Brother, the darkness is coming.
me when I arrived at Obo Stream.
Brother,
Brother, the darkness is coming.
turn into the night.
Yeah,
Yay.
sheep.
I'm just imagining Zach as Sean F. Kennedy being like, Obo Stream be so fine. Then boom, Adrian shows up.
Nothing bad ever happens to Obo Stream.
Nothing
Wow,
bad
it's-
ever
it's
happens to
hard-hitting
Obo
Adrian.
Stream. You just hear like doo-doo, and then Adrian goes, huh? And the car flips.
Oh,
Fucking hate you
I
people.
chortle. I chuckle. A giggle
he
even.
does a little trolling.
We do a little trolling. Wait,
We do a
Vivian,
bit
will
of
you
that.
stop trying to fucking assert dominance over me by becoming taller?
You see the little edge there when you got on the couch.
Vivian!
Thought you liked all women, Zach. What's the problem?
Oh, absolutely, but it's annoying when they can do it like at will. like I couldn't even begin to describe you how like fucking infuriating it would be if like whenever Malia and I were talking, she like fucking buckled her knees a little bit to like get on my eye level. I'd be like, go fuck yourself. What was that post where it was like the right versus wrong way to talk to a short person?
Oh yeah, do
I
not.
love that. Game ideas maker. Hello, welcome to stream.
Wow.
We have a fucking what is it? It's a fucking sticky yummy threat. What the fuck do I do now? I guess I'm just gonna wander.
Did you talk to what's his face, the Pengleton man?
Pingledoo?
Yeah.
I have not yet.
The
Schmorlock
dollar.
Pingledoo?
What do economics even do? Well, you got a dollar bill to turn.
Number 6, the dollar.
I love that SpongeBob thing. Do you guys remember the episode of SpongeBob where he's like trying to take his driving test and Mrs. Puff disguised herself as a boat thief?
Yeah, I do remember that.
And then the moment where like he unmasks her and he's like, Mrs. Puff. Why does he do that?
Well, because it was supposed to be representative of him like going crazy because he's like, I can't believe it was Mrs. Puff. But out of context, it does look like he's just an idiot.
He's straight up fighting her, and he's like, misses, and it cuts. The way it cuts is like they're just facing each other, and they like awkwardly like forfeits angle at the camera. Mrs. Puff, and then fully just only Puff POV.
Wait, did I say Merlee was age 25? Go back up. The very top.
Local Mystic,
Merlovely,
age 25. God, that'd be so funny if that was a lie. Like, actually age 600, but uses so much fucking magic to keep themselves at 25.
I believe it.
Just like fucking Joseph's mom.
This
Why
is
did I
true.
say Joseph's mom? Why not just say Lisa? What the fuck?
It's like Naruto's son or Boruto's dad.
Shut the fuck up.
It's so good. It's a 3-day trip.
You're shitting me, really?
Yeah.
What are you two fucking conspiring?
They're talking in Morse code.
Sackle. Ah, my dear Luigi, your timing is impeccable.
And now he's Professor Layton.
I am now Professor Layton. Your timing is impeccable. A new case has arisen. They're fake big hats.
Yeah, what they doing though?
Now
I
then,
wish I was
Mr. Businessman, please explain the facts to my assistant Luigi. Look at this boarding paper, civil god. Date all the contracts for our next deal and even our new product prototype.
Which one of these cowboys are you, Zach?
I'm definitely the only one in glasses.
Zach.
What?
You don't have the monopoly on wearing glasses.
I do.
You don't even.
You've never worn glasses.
You said you don't wear glasses on stream. There's evidence of this.
I fucking put it in the highlight because God, I laughed so hard because I had forgotten completely about that, and then while I was doing the highlight, I rewatched that bit, and it was just, God, it was like one of the only times in my life I've ever genuinely gasped. It's so funny. You have never known me to not wear glasses, is the thing, because I started wearing glasses before going to California.
No, I've seen you like get up early in the morning and have your glasses on and fumble around the kitchen a little bit before.
No, I know, but it's just like it was
slapping people around the face. You know, he's trying.
I've seen you without your glasses. You do the cartoon thing where your eyes are little like dashes, and you're like, I can't see without my glasses. You pat on the floor.
See anything.
Yeah. Zach, when we were living together, when you didn't have your glasses, you had to echolocate throughout the room to find your
That's why I'm
stuff.
so loud. My eyesight's so bad, I had to supplement it with loud noises.
It's true.
Oh,
Your eyesight's too
a
quiet.
secret stream during game jam, Zach?
Yo, Jesse, Zach on blast.
Quiet eyesight.
Do you
Quiet
have
eyesight.
what would you have me do, Jesse?
Zach, what would you do if I had echolocation?
It doesn't seem like there's a big shift at the moment. Like I just came back from having a nap because after I sent my stinks to you, my body crashed. So.
Oh no.
All right, Zach, I have a question for you.
Okay.
But before you ask me your absolutely insane question, can I have my team member give me an update if there is one?
Fine.
I don't think there is.
I acquiesce.
It looks like they are going through the models, so.
All right.
A tree stump.
I am just doing VFX stuff, so.
Because what is it? Daniel's supposed to get off at 6:30, so he should be there in an hour.
Yeah.
All right. Well, cross your fingers and pray that him and Sam can get a enough done that it's okay.
It's a playable thing. The train episode.
I love my ex. I love that so much. That's so good.
The train episode.
All right, Zach. I have a cough.
No.
Cough?
No, you don't.
In my throat, I popped a little wrapped candy-like hard substance that is supposed to anesthetize my throat so I don't cough as much. What would you call this
hose?
object?
Oh, you mean just the object? I would say a lozenge.
Interesting. So you don't call it a cough drop.
In New England, we typically call them lozenges first, and then if someone says cough drop, it's like, yeah, sure.
Okay, because I've never called them a lozenge before cough drop.
Have you ever called a water fountain a bubbler?
No.
Not a once.
That sounds
One of
wrong,
the only
Zach.
places in the continental United States is literally my area of Massachusetts calls them bubblers.
Yeah, I know. It's weird.
That's
Wow.
shitting.
I don't understand.
Well, because the water bubbles up. It's a bubbler. I do like bubbler more than water fountain.
Water
I don't.
frother.
And also, I will say, because normally, like, on occasion when I get mad, you guys will make comments about, like, like my accent kicking in or whatever. I have never been more self-conscious than when I said hot dog. And I think it was Adrian goes, hot dog? What do you mean, hot dog?
It's a dog in a hut. It's like Pizza Hut.
Yo, hot dog.
Because I remember, like, later that evening, we had, like, people over the house, and I pulled up a picture of a hot dog on my phone, and I asked everybody in my family to tell me what this is. Literally, all of them said hot dog. And I was like, all right, so at least it's definitely from where we are.
Colloquial.
It's colloquial.
Oh, I found an image that perfectly encapsulates what stream feels like when me and Grant are here.
Oh boy.
What's the question? One question. I finger my soul anally.
I got it where I got kind of bored. Zach, what would you do? And then just the hypothetical never comes.
Zach would just
Zach, can I ask a sex question?
You know
just,
what,
like-
Adrian? Between the two of us, potentially even four of us in this Discord call right now, I am definitely the person to ask sex questions to. So shoot. Do it. I fucking dare you. Let's see what the answer is.
Well, I started masturbating anally with one finger, and it felt good, but not great. Like I never got anywhere, and get kind of bored.
You need a bigger finger.
Hi, Zach, I have one question.
What do you want?
I figured myself anally.
I just hit this bitch from the perfect angle where like I hit her, but her eyes were in front of my hammer.
Oh my god.
I don't think I can do it again. Yeah, there you go. Fucking decapitating her. Hey Grant, would you mind filing that bug report, please?
Fuck you. Fuck off.
Oh, I'm sorry. Does Mr. Man not like going to a fucking backwater flyover state for $12 an hour anymore? Is it stressful?
Experience is experience.
It's true. Very true.
Oh, what if?
That's all I'm saying. My name's in a AAA game. Fuck you.
Is it though?
I don't know. I haven't checked.
Because last
your
time we
credited?
talked about that, you didn't know whether or not they actually updated the game to put your name in the credits. You were just told
that's
that they
true.
were.
That's true.
just
so riddle me this, Grant. Since I know you're
Listen.
such a DC mark.
I prefer the term bootlicker.
Go play your Gotham Knights or whatever. I'll stick to Yakuza 7.
Gotham Knights, more like Gatham Knights.
No!
What the fuck am I supposed to be doing? Let me go. let me talk to Waddleton again or whatever. Find that zip toad?
So remember where you had to find the ghost? Or not where, but what you had to do to find the ghost?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In a room that is presumably empty. Understood.
Do you know what room his was?
The ghost?
No, Zip Toad.
I don't remember who fucking Zip Toad is.
He's a celebrity.
Oh, he's the celebrity guy? Got
Car
it.
number 1.
Yep, I got it. He was at like the very front of the train. Hello, are you in here? No, this is the ghost. Also,
Yeah.
look at the texture like, changing. It goes from like red to blue.
Not.
Yeah. Oh,
The ghost is in the car number 4.
he is.
Remember, because that number's significant.
Death.
It's my dad.
It's my dad. Look at the color.
The fun thing about this game,
Yes.
remember in chapter 5 when you had to solve the mystery behind the Dupless and stuff?
Yeah.
Duplicity.
So, you know how you have to find that missing letter P?
Yeah.
So, when I was a kid, I thought my game was broken
Because it wasn't there.
because it wasn't there, and I didn't know that you had to go find it.
Do you not have to do this yet? Sorry, I was Jesse. Okay, hold on. Because I could have sworn that's what you have to do. Adrian, am I tripping? Or are you supposed to do this later?
Go to the cabin
Pops
one,
his
bring
head
the
out of the
contract,
corner.
examine the paper. Did you get the contract? Did you search the room, Zach?
Correct.
It might be an important items if you do or don't have it.
Go in the corner.
Vital paper.
Very important and complicated.
What room are you in right now?
1.
Okay, bring the contract and go back to your room. Exam paper on the floor and you've given to hide in the shadows.
In my room?
Oh, he's in your room? I thought he was in his room. Fuck.
I think we're in 6, right?
5.
Sorry.
There
Oh
we
yeah, look at
are.
that little piece of paper. Little piece of paper.
Little bit of paper.
Little bit of paper. Vivian, no! She like burns it.
You should say that every time Vivian uses her ability, I need to hide. Alright, we'll try again.
Bro.
Wow! Where'd y'all come from?
Good luck catching this guy. He's too fast for you, Zach.
Yeah, get him. Oh no, you got him.
Fucking idiot. Oh, it's so good. Oh my god, we're in Mexico again.
No.
It's the Breaking Bad filter.
I knew we were in Breaking Bad all along. This is a weird Breaking Bad game.
That's fucking, what's his face? The chicken guy.
Gus Fring.
Yeah, the mouse right there is Gus Fring.
Gustavo Fring. Mr. White.
I got a briefcase.
With nitro honey syrup
I
inside.
got a gold ring. And I got shell earrings. Oh my god, he's been stealing shit from everybody.
Yeah.
There you go. I can give it back to the rich people. Attention all passengers. This train will soon make a brief scheduled stop at Riverside Station.
Are you ready for a mini dungeon?
Are you ready to shut the fuck up? No.
My god, so aggressive.
Oh! Don't worry. Nobody panic.
This is what happens when you yell at me, Zach.
Yeah. Adrian uses his powers to break the game.
Everyone is so mean to me.
Adrian's epithet is derail.
Hey,
It's
that's
really
good.
effective when I'm on a train.
It's effective when people want to get to. It's Dupless!
Yes.
You piece of shit!
You just told everyone there his name. What an idiot.
Yeah.
Like,
It is
they didn't know his
I,
name.
Dupless. Vivian. Fucking
That's
why?
a problem.
Why are you so threatened by her, Zach?
It's
Yeah, I
because
think
it's
they're
clearly a
damn
choice.
emasculated.
He
She
hates to
could
see-
she
he
could
hates to see a
be
girl
my
boss
height,
succeed.
but she chooses to be taller.
He hates to see a girl boss succeed in this world.
I love
This is
that. I
true.
love that. I love that post where it was like a bunch of like rich dudes over the pandemic took the opportunity to extend their like leg bones over the course of like 2 years or whatever, and are now like re-entering society like a full 6 to 7 inches taller or something. And then like below that was a screenshot of somebody in a Discord channel going, "Hey man, height's a choice." And everybody's typing. Oh, it's
Everyone
so good.
disliked that.
Everyone disliked that. You know, hypothetically, height is a choice. Just have a taller personality and your body will follow suit.
Hypothetically, a race.
Yeah, that's why. Never mind. That would be really mean.
Adrian.
Zach. Huh?
Oh, the train's still moving, Mario.
So Jesse, are you glad you're here?
I don't know.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know.
I don't blame you. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab food.
Okay.
Wait. Well, anyway.
Are you gonna get back to it?
So like when I didn't find the missing letter P,
Oh yes.
I sold my game.
'Cause
I
you're
was-
like, it's
and I re-
broken.
and I regretted it.
Oh, that's so funny, man. That like
And now-
like reasonable, but like so funny.
Because this was before the time where you can just easily look things up on the internet.
Look at that badge up there.
I love it. I would love to get that and sell it later.
You have the ability to get it after this mini dungeon.
Did you guys ever have one of the you know that like classic thing of schoolyard rumors that like everybody believes but no one can really substantiate or whatever in like video games? Did you ever have one of those that you believed?
I propagated one of those.
Okay, I want to hear about that in a second, but I wanted to share because I was just thinking about it. Where people talk about like the Mew under the truck or what have you. It was kind of validating in a very small way because one of the ones that I remember from my childhood was the rumor that if you got lucky at the space like rocket launch station in Pokemon Emerald, they would give you a suit and take you up to the moon, and that's where you would find Jirachi. And I remember being so fucking hyped. It was like, oh, I'm gonna try this every day. And I believe I checked like my number every day for like 6 months and never got it, and I got really sad. And later I learned that was never a thing. Like it just wasn't in the game, right? And then later, I learned that was going to be a thing, but then they scrapped it to start working on Diamond and Pearl. And I was like, no! That would have been so cool!
Mine was shooting all the credits in Melee to unlock Toad.
That one's great. I love that.
Mine that I propagated was that they were going to make Kingdom Hearts for the DS, and then they did.
mean, they did.
So I mean, like you were a liar, like by intention, but also effectively you were totally fine.
Well, I've said before on stream that my uncle works at ILM,
I
Industrial
thought
Light
you
and
were gonna
Magic.
say I forgot you said this, but I thought you were gonna say the classic. My uncle works at Nintendo.
Well, that's the thing, is that my uncle works at ILM, so he does work in VFX, which is a vaguely related industry, but I straight up just lied and said, oh, he works in Nintendo, and he's doing some graphics for it. When I had arguably as cool, true thing I could have just said, like yeah, my uncle is working on this movie actively, which would have been true and also cool. but I was much more into Kingdom Hearts than Transformers, which he was really working on at the time. So, yeah.
What is the... Because I remember back in Massachusetts, we had this. It was a showcase cinemas theater that was not wildly popular. And funny enough, they actually ended up like saving the business by screening lesser known movies, because essentially it was like the only place for nerds to see this stuff, right? And I remember, does anybody remember the fucking animated, like 3D animated Space Captain Harlock movie?
You lost me at Harlock.
It was a very pretty looking movie. I mean, it was just one of those anime things, but it was a very pretty looking movie. And I just remember, it was so weird because like I had gone there to see some other garbage, and when I got there, I was like, do I really want to see this movie? Not really. Okay, well, what can I see instead? And it was like just this weird thing where it was like, oh, Space Captain Harlock. I was like, okay, I'll go see that. And one of the things that, and the reason I bring it up in conjunction with what you, the reason why I bring it up in conjunction with what you just said was that I learned like later that day, because, you know, I was talking with my dad about the movie that I saw, and he was like, oh yeah, did you, welcome back, Gret. My dad was like, oh yeah, did you know that your Uncle Ron knows somebody who worked on that movie? And I was like, no, he doesn't. There's no way. Like, Uncle Ron was like a carpet cleaner. Why would he know somebody in Japan that animated this movie? And then he had my Uncle Ron like text me a bunch of info or whatever. And sure enough, there was a Japanese American man who my uncle used to do carpet cleaning for constantly. And then the guy moved to Japan to get a job as like in an animation studio. And it was just one of those things where it was just like they weren't friends, but they were, you know, familiar enough to have like a cordial correspondence with each other. And I was just like, that's pretty cool. That's a weird connection that I have to this thing that I otherwise wouldn't give a shit about. Go faster. Go faster.
Nice.
No!
Too fast.
Your fastness betrayed you.
Freddy Fazbear.
Can you believe having a platform in a Mario game?
Crazy.
Insano. I like this bullshit clockwork place.
Man, all these mechanisms are literally used just to raise and lower one drawbridge.
Seems reasonable. Not excessive in the slightest. Oh, probably hop onto this thing over there. Got it.
Ah, you have Ms. Mouse. Very cool. Optional partner.
You should not use... Oh, well, that's the way to do it, I guess.
You're supposed to use Koops, but that works too.
If you're a gamer like me, it's easy.
Well, by the way, you know all the posters on the wall?
Yeah.
You have a character who can blow posters off walls.
Oh, wait, were there posters up there?
No, in the other rooms. Some of those posters might just have stuff behind them.
That doesn't make any sense.
What was Miss Mouse's ability?
Steal stuff.
She also sniffs treasure in the overworld.
Ah.
Arguably more useful.
Well, one of them gets you badges, and the other one gets you, like, star pieces.
And the third one gets you bitches.
Mario has bitches already.
That's true.
Most of the party members are bitches.
Koops.
Yeah. And Bobbery.
Yeah.
This is a good use of my time.
Blowing air.
I wish Flurry had a better head design.
I wish Flurry had bigger tits.
You have a key. You just got a key, Zach.
You told me to blow posters, and there's like a poster up here.
Well, I said some of them might have stuff. I didn't say that. I didn't give you my card dealership guarantee.
Guarantee?
Garamati tea is my new flavor of tea that I sell.
What if?
It's like chicken garam masala, but in a beverage. Why are you ignoring the lock?
There's a lit. Oh, dude, fucking chill. I'm looking for posters.
He's looking for posters to blow.
Should never mentioned it, Adrian.
Like, I don't understand what you thought was gonna happen. It's like, oh, are there more posters? No.
Why do you take me seriously?
I gotta check this other room for posters real quick.
There's not. I told you, there's none in there.
Are you sure?
Yes.
But can you
were just
guarantee?
here.
Like, how do you know? What if there's like a star piece up here that you never found?
Okay.
You
Well, we have to get across
gotta
this bridge again.
Oh shit, we're gonna be here for a minute. Sorry.
All right.
A gamer moment.
We had a rough start to stream today, huh?
I wonder what caused that.
I don't know, really.
Definitely
happens
not.
sometimes.
Definitely not a ever-present force that constantly derails stream.
Nah.
And in a lot
These
of
things
ways,
happen.
if we did have an audience, it would be one of the things that they would routinely come back for. But it's also one of the things that I would routinely like complain about to my therapist.
It'd be like that.
Oh, you spotted that in the little well there. Nice.
Nice. You be therapist. Thanks,
That's when
Jesse.
you. That's when you have a. That's what they call a physical therapist. But instead of doing massage, they fist fight your aggression out.
They fist you.
They fist you. They anally finger you.
I thought
They happily
I thought a therapist would be like a urea therapy.
And, well, what?
That's the actual thing that makes water into urine.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah. Good job, Zach.
Congratulations.
Good job.
Yeah. Not all of us can do that.
Turn water into piss? I kind of hope that you can.
No, it's all cum.
That's how wait, so you're wait, but there's a lot of like waste material that's supposed to be
You
expelled
would not
via
believe
urine.
how big my balls are, Zach.
Massive.
I'm less concerned about the size of your testicles and more concerned about like the partners that you've been with.
Oh, my
I'm more
testicles are
concerned about the
knurled,
size of
Zach.
this place.
Straight up naughty.
That
Bro.
I don't like this.
Yeah, how do you think he feels?
Exactly. I have to live with this.
But man, I'm just here.
Welcome to stream, Jesse. It's always like this.
Yeah.
If it ever wasn't like this, you're wrong.
This is true.
Will Zach ever do a star power in this game?
Background, watch out.
Back
I'll be
there.
fine.
Bobbery won't.
Bobber gets 40 health. I think he'll be okay.
Bobbery can slob on my knob.
Slobbery, if you will.
What the hell?
Yes.
Jump on the box.
What the fuck is that? You
Jump
see
on
that?
It's M.
No, but
Mario.
why
Yes.
why is it duplicating in that way?
It's
you
your
see that?
extra hat. It's your extra hat made of M's. Jump on the box and jump again.
Do you have the Luigi costume?
I told you.
I have the Wario costume and that's it.
Okay.
If you have
What the hell is that thing?
It's a little puff.
It's cum cloud.
Oh, finally.
It looks like my cup.
You probably should relieve yourself a little bit more frequently if
Oh,
it
every
comes out as a
day,
gash.
dude.
If it comes out as a gaseous
you-
cloud.
He's trying.
I mean, that's when I release it too much. It comes out like those cartoon faucets in the desert.
It's looking like the end of Rango there.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
mean the beginning of Rango?
Or beginning of Rango, yeah, sorry.
End of
okay.
Rango
Could
is
be
when
the end of
everybody
Rango.
has water.
That's what I'm saying. It could be the end of Rango.
That's before. Never mind.
That's when I go to my therapist.
The amount that I come is inversely proportional to how it looks at the beginning and end of Rango.
What the fuck? What does that Rango's
I just
a
say
constant
words.
element. It does not change.
Yeah, that's what you think.
I just say words.
Bro, I'd be speaking for real.
I'd be combining syllables.
Congratulations,
I'd be
you
just
have
saying
achieved
shit.
the greatest thing since being 2 years old. Combining syllables in a logical
You should use Bob-omb-Bass to see how it looks, because it's cool.
Bob-omb-Bass. This one.
Yeah.
Attack all
9
enemies
F-
with a massive blast. Repeatedly tap A. I can do that.
yo,
Watch this.
Finally!
9 FP though.
That is a lot. But 9 damage.
That's 9 damage to all enemies.
And you leveled
Nothing-
up from it, so you
nothing
got it
to
back.
sneeze at. Hey, look at that.
Look at that fortuitous timing. It's like I knew.
It's nothing to come at, you know what I'm saying?
It's nothing to come
Why? We always just talk about coming. We never talk about the things that make me come.
We never
That's
come
always
on stream.
disappointing.
We always talk, we never actually do.
we always talk about coming, but what about going?
What sex act is that?
Yeah.
Enough talk, it's time to do.
Enough casual sex, it's time for competitive sex.
High
wow, you got the
octane
fancy
competitive
block.
sex. Fucking 4 damage. Damn. Well, that
The octane
guy.
is what I call it when you get 4 guys and you push their balls. It's the octagon.
Is everyone having a good time?
They
Is this what
battle it out.
For
Yeah,
for
in
the
the squared
negative
circle.
1 people who are watching stream right now, are we having fun? Are we doing
Yeah,
good?
we're good time.
Am I?
You're a negative 1 person.
Why did you appeal?
Yeah.
I don't fucking know. This
Yours
guy
or
was
something
electrified.
like
What kind of
Hammer
guy are you,
football,
Adrian?
What kind of guy are you?
100 people in the audience. That hype.
Look at all those posters.
Jesse, no. Why would you say that?
He's right though. He's right.
Look at all those posters.
What kind of guy are you?
Blowing one of them off at a time. Wait, I can't reach that.
Thank God. Oh, thank God.
Oh, that's horseshit. What about this one?
Oh, thank God.
What about that one?
Yeah, that's
okay.
what you were aiming at.
Definitely. That one's like peeled. That doesn't make any sense. I'm worried that there's more enemies down here because I don't want Flurry in that case.
But you need her.
Ooh. What type of enemy is Flurry supposed to be again?
She's a wind spirit.
She's also not an enemy.
I thought all of the allies are based on like, well, maybe not enemies, but like characters, I guess, right? Or like unit types
usually
that have
they
been
are.
around. I guess
Flurry and
Vivian-
Vivian are unique.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, that's fair. Vivian's just like a weird boo.
She could be your boo.
God, I wish. Man, ladies and gentlemen, raise your hands if you would love to have a significant other who can set you on fire at will.
Real for that.
For real, for real. Also, I just realized this shit can fly and has a spike on it.
Yeah.
That's what I said back in the creepy steeple.
I wish someone had warned me about this.
If only.
I wish
you have the hammer
I wish somebody who was competent and genuinely like wonderful to work with and I don't know, had a fucking deep voice, I guess. Fucking
No one switch up to stream anymore, so
I'm running out of things to say.
Well, I only checked one of the boxes. Gotcha. Oh yeah, you didn't equip a new badge, did you?
I only have 3.
Do you have the hammer throw badge?
Yeah, hammer throw's good. You have the spike plus badge.
I do.
You know what? You should try using one of your star powers against this guy. Because why not?
Thanks, Adrian.
Why ever improve as a person when you can just star power?
This is true.
Do they even take damage?
No, you missed.
Well, Zach, that's why you don't. That's why you should improve as a person sometimes.
I guess appeal.
Nobody panic.
Nobody panic. I'm gonna kill them. Don't worry.
I waste 9 FP.
How'd that do?
What the hell?
You blew their wings off.
I thought they would take. What?
Just left his dick clean off.
Oh my god. What FP?
Grab his dick and twist it.
Oh, dick twist. This will be helpful.
Is there a pause menu ready? I thought they were working on that.
Do you have Spike Stump equipped, Zach?
No.
Why not?
Shut up.
You should. It's good.
No. I don't have enough BP.
You just got BP.
That's not true.
No, he's talking about British Petroleum.
Yeah. I gotta go to the Gulf of Mexico real quick. Will you stop exploding?
Eat the eels.
You're telling him to do that.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
What?
No, you're right.
BP stands for British quote-unquote people.
Yeah, well, if you can call them that.
That's why it's in quotes.
Oh, okay.
I like
clip
the.
Stikes, bump.
I want to go down there.
Do it.
You should wear Stikes, bump.
You should, yeah.
Ooh, HP plus.
Damn it. Why? Why must you do
Why?
this? Why? Ride me!
Spike shield?
Spike shield.
Yeah, there you go.
It costs 3. I don't have 3.
Maybe if you get rid of double pain and slow go.
Yeah.
They cost 0.
And HP. What if you get rid of HP plus? Yeah.
Did the spike shield instead?
Yeah.
Then you get HP plus start next time.
I want to go back and die.
All
And
right.
die?
Goodbye, Jesse.
I believe in you, Jesse.
You gotta go back up.
Back up the way you came.
Oh, and you can jump a little bit. Okay.
Come back.
You gotta come.
Come on my back.
That's
Yes.
what I was gonna say. That's what
Yes,
it's called
sir.
when you that's what it called when you come in football. 45, 39, blue. In the group huddle. All right, team. Today we're gonna give him a big orgasm.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
You could jump on all these guys now
True.
Why?
because jump is strong.
No. I'll just do this and hit, like, all of them. I can't see if
It's a syrup.
Oh, it was good.
I couldn't fucking see it. There was a big ass
should've
bomb in the
looked.
way.
Look with your eyes.
Look with your eyes.
Your eyes.
I see them. I have seen them.
Wow, it feels like you
They're
built up that
real.
roulette really quickly.
That's because
Congrats.
I'm super good at the video game.
That was
Fucking,
such
that
a
was
real
great.
deal.
Wow, that was sick.
Nice.
1 FP. I'll regain that by next battle. Oh.
Not if you fucking beef it.
Oh.
Look at this loser.
Can't even fucking super hammer.
Can't even fuck me.
Oh.
You're right. You're right, Grant. I can't.
No.
You should have thought of that before you joined Scientology.
Yeah, it was pretty base.
There's a giant Scientology building right next to my optometrist.
That's awesome.
Your ophthalmologist?
Yeah, that one.
Your optimist?
Your
Prime?
Your Optimist Prime?
Yeah.
I look at the glass half full of Decepticons.
I don't know if it exists. I want so bad for someone to draw. I want someone so bad to draw a picture of a glass filled with a thick, viscous white liquid, and just and it's like two people where one person's like, listen, I like to think that the glass is half full, and the other person with like fucking dead eyes goes, half full of what exactly?
Oh, let me find the pessimists.
That's my supervillain name.
The pessimist. Fuck, where is it?
I fight the Octopus on a regular basis.
Octopus.
Nice.
I have a sneaking suspicion I know the secret identity of the Octopus. Grant!
No. I would never.
Hang
I
on.
would never use my piss powers. Piss powers activate.
There we go. That's better.
Form of piss.
Form of piss.
Fuck, I can't find the pessimist meme.
Well, I'm right here, so.
Oh.
I mean,
You won't get away with this, pessimist. Oh,
what do you care?
Oh, you changed your fucking. I like WarioWare the glass piss. I like WarioWare smooth pubes more. WarioWare smooth pubes is very funny. Also, does this mean I'm fucked? I think we're back.
In the spring.
Oh, come on. I think this video game might suck.
No.
Freaking, controversial take. I think this game might suck.
You just got. What do you think of that badge you just got, Zach?
P up, D down.
Yeah.
It's me every night at 7 p.m.
Hey.
Yeah. The D
That's
set
the
for
landing.
depression.
Oh.
Well, no, it's because you're making your depression go down.
Ah, you're going down on your depression.
Yeah.
Come on. Yeah.
What kind of guy are you are?
Nope.
Do you like pachinko, Zach? What if it was the minigame?
I mean, genuinely, I do like pachinko. I wish I could play it in Yakuza 7.
Remember when they just removed gambling from Pokemon?
Yes, actually, it was very it's very strange because it's like,
Gamble more.
well, because gambling is just in a lot of ways it is just a game.
Gambling is good for you. You should do it as
No, I mean, but like gambling is a problem when you I don't know, maybe this is just me, but like I always considered gambling to be a problem when it involves like real money.
Gambling's a problem when I'm not doing it.
Gambling is a problem when you don't build up a tolerance to it. And the only way to do that is by gambling a lot.
This is true. Don't stop gambling.
Kids?
Have you seen that post where it's like, I've been gambling for 4 years, that's all I can think of. I'm not addicted to gambling at all.
No.
I haven't got addicted yet, and I've been gambling for 7 years straight.
It's true.
I think about gambling every day. I'm not even addicted.
I remember that was one of the discussions that we had in the. Oh, hey! Oh, wait, that's just
Useless.
star power. Fuck! That was one of the discussions we had in the philosophy class that I thought was both useless and interesting, I guess, was we tried to get the professor to properly distinguish the difference between an addiction and a compulsion. Because I was like,
Correct.
how are those things different exactly? Explain. And he was like, I can't.
You can't get this yet.
Get out.
What do you mean?
Leave.
Leave this place and never return. What if the
You guys are
ghost told you that?
constantly bullying me.
Look, it's a normal Goomba.
No, don't do it.
Look at this normal Goomba. It's only got 2 HP.
No.
You've even scanned these guys before. They're literally not worth your time.
What if, Zach, you went to your bathroom and a ghost came out and was like, leave
And
this
blew you.
place and never return? But like just the bathroom.
Just the bath. I mean, we have a second bathroom in the house. We have 2 more bathrooms in the house, actually.
Oh, well.
It would be very inconvenient because that means I can't use the upstairs bathroom anymore. But you know, say la vie, I guess.
What would you do if a ghost tried to blow you while you're pooping?
What if?
What is this? Fucking Ghostbusters?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you one thing is about busting.
Busting makes me feel good.
Hell yeah.
Burn it down, it down, 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 down. Something strange. Walking in my bed. No follow-up.
Something weird. Sleeping in your bed.
Let me tell you something.
Something makes me feel good. It's like it's so good.
Let me sleep in your bed.
Let me sleep in your bed.
When is the next time that Neil Cicierga is gonna put out music?
Never.
Because Mouth Dreams had like 2 songs on it that I liked. And I think that was like 5 years ago. Although I will say one of the things that I find hilarious is the fact that Neil Cicierga does do like real world like sound production. And it's just like, really? The guy who did fucking the Harry Potter fucking Snape, Severus Snape, Dumbledore. Like that guy.
Gotta love it.
If I were you, I would use Goombella.
He's losing his mind.
This is the Riverside Station record room files, which has Citra, or at least I think they do. Yep, they're probably files. I'm gonna change the subject. Yeah, this is switched a certain number of times. Yeah, that kind of came out of left field, but I was just wondering if you knew that. Okay, fucking cool. This is Riverside. Blah 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 blah. Yep, I got that. Figured that out pretty quick.
She already gave you the hint for the room.
She did?
Yes.
What was the hint? They follow the
You
business
read it
tree here.
out loud.
Or at least I think they do. Yep, these are probably files. Not to change the subject. What files? These things?
It's not the files.
It's not?
No.
Wait, actually?
This is a Riverside Station records room. They file all station business here. Or at least I think they do. Yep, these are probably files, not to change the subject. But did you know that it had to hit the switches a certain number of times? Yeah, that kind of came out of left field. But I was wondering if you knew that. Yes, I know. I don't understand. Am I an idiot?
Are you fucking with us?
No, I don't know. I don't know how many times I'm supposed to hit things.
If only there was numbers anywhere in the room.
Is there?
Literally anywhere in the room.
Literally.
Wait. Wait. Oh.
Are you not fucking with us? Zach.
So can I tell you what I thought? In my mind,
Sure.
I thought that there was going to be something in the room that would indicate the number 64, and then I would have to make 64. That's where my brain immediately went. I didn't realize that this was literally just saying hit these this many times.
Oh my goodness.
What?
That's not a
Okay.
puzzle. That's just do the instruction.
She told you.
I think my puzzle would have been better.
But this isn't even the N64.
I know they already referenced the N64 in a different thing.
Yeah, for old people.
I'm gonna kill you. Thank you, Cooper.
Cooper more.
Not his name.
Like,
Thank you, Coomer.
no, that's more like it.
Boots.
Yeah.
Ultra boots. Is this the Luigi jump?
Yeah.
Yay! Hold down A and rotate. Make your body fold up.
Hold A.
You have to rotate while holding A.
That's what I'm doing.
There you go.
Oh. Okay. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, okay. It's after he lands. Understood. I thought it was do it like instead of jumping that first. But no, it's like a spring. Understood.
Hence the name.
Who?
Oh. Well, that leads you back the way you came.
Oh.
Try after the divider.
Adrian,
Yeah?
let me play the video
Oh.
game. I'm not. Listen, I am paying attention. I promise.
Look at those giant cinnamon rolls in the background.
They were giant cinnamon rolls. I mean, that kind of works, but not really. Because what I want to do is I want to Egworth.
And then what?
There.
What if you didn't have to get up there?
There you go. Adrian's being mean. Adrian's not letting me enjoy the video game.
Play the video game.
Grant! Adrian's not letting me play the video game.
You gotta let him play the video game.
You realize telling on Grant is the equivalent of telling of having two older siblings and telling one's bullying me to the other,
Yeah.
and then the other one going to and bullying too. Like, oh, she'll get on this too.
But Grant doesn't want to ruin this experience.
Well,
I'm caught
Flash of
between a rock and
sunset.
hard place.
you know what rhymes with rock? They could have substituted that for.
I'm cut, but I'm fucked. I'm fucked.
You're fucked. Yeah, there you go.
I'm fucked on a cock in a hard place.
There we go. We have. I almost said 90 minutes left in stream. We have 50 minutes left in stream.
We have 3 hours left to stream.
Let's go. Take me to the boss.
Take me to the Paradise City.
Grass
Where the grass
green.
is green and the girls have titty.
Where the grass is green and the toilets are shitty.
Finally.
The poop
Toilets have
is
been
green.
too
Oh my
clean.
god.
They're smorgs.
I thought these were fuzzies.
No, you fought
Fuzzies.
I almost said Fuglies. You know Fuzzies in the first chapter.
I fight Fuglies every day.
Oh, no.
Did you know Fuzzy is a fighting game term?
It's not.
It is.
You hear this crunchy music?
It's because the frame rate. If only there was a character dedicated to efficiently and quickly clearing out mobs of large enemies.
If only.
Oh. Okay.
Man, the game has been this crunchy since fucking Glitzville.
Yeah. Womp.
Wow!
I'm happy. Lawrence was telling me he started Young Justice.
Cool.
Yeah,
Young Justice sounds like a rapper name.
it is. It's my name.
Nice.
Thanks, man.
Is it spelled Y-U-N-G?
No, it's just Y-O-N-G.
Young.
Young Justice.
Young.
Justice spelled totally normal.
That sounds like
Yeah.
a Chinese guy's name.
Young, it does.
Oh, well, there's frame rate.
Do you remember what you did to fix the Glitzville one?
It was,
Wait the badge!
it was, we switched the rendering pipeline for the emulator.
By the way, did you know that when you're oh my god, it's so bad. After you hit a ceiling with your super spring jump, you can slightly control how far you float to left and right.
That's neat.
True.
I think that might just be Super Mario. I've been misremembering. Although it's one of the games. You should save before you do whatever you're gonna do.
Yeah, I know. I would have to shut down the stream for a second. Actually, not stream, but the game. But I mean, what's the, like, how bad could it be? It's not like I'm gonna be doing a boss fight against a bunch of guys.
How bad I be?
Boss fights aren't real, you made them up.
Brian David Gilbert did bring up a good point. Why are they called boss fights?
Because the blood of Union spirit is strong in gamers.
I don't think so. King K,
It's King
sup,
K.
dog?
He's alive.
OG Money, we knew that already. I'm living large in the minor league. Fire me up good. Way better keep it real. King K. Oh hey, and what's her face? Like took over.
Jolene, Jolene, Jolene,
Jolene,
Jolene.
Jolene.
I'm begging you, please run Glitzville in place of Grubba.
For the love of God.
We need someone to take over because Grubba was Vince McMahon.
Vince McMahon.
Vince McManicure. Did they just leave this guy behind? Is he okay?
He lives here.
That's the engineer. That's the driver.
Yeah, that's the conductor.
Yeah.
I need to go deliver these things to people. Because I have this bitch's gold ring and then the other bitch's seashell earrings.
Do you? Are they in your important items?
Yes!
How do you know that?
Because I just looked at them. Have you found my gold ring? Here you go. Do I get something?
Nice.
Thanks.
Hey man, if I got tipped like $5 for a thing I was doing
I
anyway,
would
I'd be
fucking
okay with
say
that.
I never found your ring and then just pawn it.
Wow.
Fuck the rich.
How do you know she's rich?
She's here?
You're here.
Exactly.
I got the ticket from Don Pianta, who's also rich.
The other people might have. You think this bitch is rich?
She works here.
Yeah.
That's what you think.
See, that was something worth it.
She's called you the nicest, mustachioed, weird overall guy you ever met.
She's not wrong.
Weird overall, huh?
Overall.
Overall weird.
All right, let's go to bed.
Catch some
Let's
Zeds.
go to bed. Aren't you excited to go to bed?
You ever wonder why British people say Z instead of Z? They put a whole second letter in there.
It's cringe.
You mean third letter?
It's tomato, tomato.
It's not.
Potato, tomato.
Also
Not
incorrect.
remarkable.
I want to return the puny orb.
Yeah, potato mushroom.
There you go.
It's a patch.
Yar. Yar.
Yar.
Yar.
If I remember
Har,
correctly,
fiddle-dee-dee.
Some of the pictures that you can get in emails will show a star piece in them, and it will or won't depend on whether you're going to collect it or not.
Really? That's neat.
I think that one might have been one where like the picture get changed depending on whether or not you got a star piece in that area or not.
Because I guess from that perspective, it might have shown. It might have shown the one that was like in the water.
Yeah.
That's pretty neato. Rewarding people for checking their email. Teaching kids young to always be available online.
Imagine a psychopath that just never checks their email.
Oh. Oh.
Oh no.
Oh.
Remember you said you weren't doing a boss fight?
I remember this
Yes.
guy.
And especially not one that required rendering a ton of guys on the screen at once.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be fine. We're on a train. The zones in the train are very small. Oh,
You
you
have
know
to
what
go-
that you know what it
That
was,
was
I
very-
think? There was an elevator. So that way both areas were rendered at the same time.
You should go to the bagage room.
Hey Grant.
Yeah. What? Okay.
Did you pick your Ben 10 alien race yet?
Did you pick your nose?
Dude, I will.
Right now, watch this.
No. My back is killing me. I want to die.
Grant has become Bully Maguire.
Oh, my back.
My back! Oh, my back!
No, I fucked it up climbing today, and now it hurts.
I'm glad to see that you're still doing the bouldering though.
It's super fun. Having a great time.
Do you do archery while bouldering?
I should. That's
You
great.
climb with your feet and your teeth and shoot with your hands.
Do you?
I tried to.
If you do archery and bouldering at the same time, do you call it barchery?
I should.
If you do archery and bouldering, do you unlock a new skill tree where you shoot boulders?
Holy fuck!
Once I get enough skills in it. I
You
tried
should
to climb with only one hand, but that shit hard.
you should blow these guys with your mouth and or flurry.
Yeah. That'll get them.
It wasn't pointing in that direction. Hello, give me something for free.
In the middle. Hey, I just saved you and I'm also ransoming you.
If only there was some sort of pipe that I could jump up to. Thank goodness
If only
there's
there was
never been
some
another
pipe
pipe in the environment ever for me to like go
This is
back
true.
to.
Pipes aren't real. You made them up.
What was the name of that guy from Unsolved Mysteries?
What?
They're not real. We made them up. This was made by a
Oh,
Reddit.
Jonathan Frakes.
There you go.
Complete
I was gonna say
fabrication.
Robert Stack, but that's not the wrong guy.
No, Jonathan Frakes.
Oh.
I love him, and I fucking love that show.
Did I send you the thing where it's on YouTube, or did you send me that?
I sent you that.
You sent me that. I think I watched like 6 of them.
That was fair. They're just fun.
I mean, they're good, but it's the sort of thing where it's like, I feel like that's one of the most perfect shows to watch while like doing laundry.
Yes, I
like
agree.
folding clothes and just being like, is this a real story? Are we making it up, or are we lying and telling you that it's a real story?
Complete fabrication.
You know which one like pissed me off more than is probably reasonable? Did you ever watch that show? I want to say it was on Spike TV, called 1001 Ways to Die.
I know of it. Never watched it. I
remember because it was one of those things where it was like during the time block where I had the chance to watch TV, it was like one of the only things that was on and interesting, I guess. Schmorg. And the idea, I guess, hypothetically, was that each episode had like 5 deaths in it. And it's like, okay, that's like a half decent premise. But at the same time, I later learned that like 4 out of every... Oh no, the peoples. I learned that at 4 out of every 5 of the deaths featured on the show were complete fabrications. And I was like, fuck.
That shit dumb.
Look at the pseudo 3D creature.
Kill him.
Kill him. End his miserable life.
End the endangered species.
I have flurry.
They won't be endangered if they're just gone.
I don't know exactly which parts of this guy I should be hitting, so I'm just gonna like do a bomb squad or something.
You should use one of your star abilities to make your attacks better.
I don't have that opportunity just quite yet.
Power lift.
I will say, Bobbery is probably the strongest part of him, but also, I think personally, has probably the least cool stylishes.
Yeah, he just goes, and his mustache straightens.
Yeah.
Alright, special, and you want me to power lift? Briefly increase your party's attack and defense. I mean, that seems fair. Align the cursor with the good panels. Press A? What the fuck does that mean?
It's gonna be a 3x3 grid, you just gotta pick the good ones. And you can choose attack or defense up.
Blue is defense, red is attack.
How do I... Oh, okay.
Keep going.
You gotta go fast. +3/+2, that's pretty solid.
Considering I didn't do anything for the first couple, I'm happy with that, I think. Fucking bomb squad, let's go.
Oh god.
that'll get him.
Bomb squad, let's go.
That'll be fine, I assure you.
This'll get him.
Throwing it straight up is really funny. Oh, so you have to hurt the arms first. Okay. That's 2 down. Okay. I mean, we just gotta jump.
Sure.
Spring jump. Attack by stomping enemies with a giant spring.
The timing's really different on this one.
Oh, is it?
Mario jumps for a long time, you have to predict it based on the shadow on the floor.
Well, that was a lot of damage. Holy shit, that was a lot of damage.
Yeah, because you fucking buffed yourself.
New boots.
Okay. Now, hypothetically, if I want to do a lot of damage, I should still do bomb. What's hold fast?
You have to be in front for it. Well, you should be in front for it to be more useful. Also, Bobbery's clipping because the bomb is in him, so it looks keep glowing.
Oh god.
I mean, that was fucking 10 damage.
Oh, everyone's dodgy now.
Bomb will miss you. Nope.
I didn't realize that. I didn't realize that that's what that meant. That's hilarious, dude.
It cleared the fog though, because it's an explosion.
Yeah, good.
That was my plan.
Yes, Corey.
That was
18.
a lot of damage, I think.
That's a lot of damage. He has 60 health.
Thank you, Goombella.
Yep. How dare you? I'm more
You've
useful.
already done like half his health already.
Oh my god. Hello?
He's like a scorpion.
Hello, look at my stupid claw.
Stupid claw.
Oh!
That's after the defense buff.
Oh, that seems
You wanna
not
buff
good.
again? You might want to put Bobbery in front, then power lift.
Good idea. Oh, it's a shroom.
It's a shitty dried shroom, but it's something. It's positive technically. Could hold fast and then power lift.
Oh, okay.
It's a tactic if you want. Or not.
I didn't know what the fuck I didn't know what the fuck that was. You keep telling me Hello, Chrono. You guys keep telling me to do moves that I've never done before. Perhaps this means I should have practiced ahead of time, but still, you know.
Well, now you know how this one works, so...
Yes, I got this one.
Just don't get the mushrooms.
Why are there so many mushrooms this time? Give me more stars, please.
They're giving you nothing but stars.
Okay. That was a wonderful, I suppose. Jesus.
You might need to heal up.
Can I heal with both?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, why do you have so many dried What the fuck?
What?
Why do you have so many dried shrooms?
I don't know, man. I keep picking them up.
Just regular mushrooms.
Oh, I should have brought... I should have... Well, I didn't really have an opportunity, I guess, but... Wait, there was a fucking kitchen on the train. Why couldn't I cook there?
Because ST isn't there.
You don't cook.
That's horseshit.
Mario doesn't know how to cook anything except pasta.
True.
It's a good. Excuse you, I also know how to do a chicken.
A chicken.
I mean, just one, but yes. Mario. Mario? Mario?
Mario.
Mario? God, what did... How fuck... How fuck?
How fuck?
You know
Did
what?
we play Luigi's Mansion 1?
Did we?
I don't remember. I don't think we did.
I don't
did
think
3.
I don't think we did. We did 3.
That'd be a great game.
I just watched a video documentary about Luigi's Mansion speedrunning the other day. It's pretty good.
It's
not
not
real.
a super long game either.
Fuck. Oh,
Well, you got it.
that was my plan all along.
So now unload on him before you lose.
If people stopped telling me to do shit that increased my stats, he would be dead by now.
He's dead.
Oh.
Well, all's well that ends well.
Oh, he couldn't have doubled that. That would have been so sick to double.
True.
He's dead. You killed
Goodbye,
him.
Smorg. May you never
Come on,
smorg again.
It would have been funny if the passengers also blew off the train.
Up!
Ah! Fighting on top of the train, I tell you.
You saved my life. No, stupid tongue of mine, you saved my life. Oh, what did he say? Shaved. We will soon arrive at Poshley Heights, where I swear to fucking God, if this person doesn't just give me the star, I'm gonna have a goddamn conniption.
Well, I hope you're ready.
God damn it. Bing bong. My favorite former co-star of the Oni Plays channel.
I like Julian.
Bong.
Julian.
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 King Boolean.
King Boolean. Did I correctly say former, by the way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I didn't want to insult Zach like that.
Damn.
Of all of them, he's the only one that's like made a TV show, so.
I wonder why you like Zach
It's because of his voice.
and nothing else.
No.
Nothing else. No.
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 Okay, what was the Game Grumps story of like Aaron was like the first time I ever met Zach, I did end up asking him, so like what's up with the voice, and he said something along the lines of like, when I was a kid, I got in a really bad car accident. It's like, wow, really? No.
And that was it, yeah.
So good.
No.
No. All right, I'm gonna pull out Miss Mouse because there's no way that there's not rich.
Go from the
things
rich.
around.
Treasure in Rich People Town? Who would have believed it?
Who would have believed it?
Remember, she points in the direction of the treasure is.
Oh, she does?
Yes, that's why
I-
she's
I-
flipping.
I had sincerely forgotten about that.
Nice.
I mean, there are worse gifts. That works.
You can get sharks in that
Ooh.
pool, by the way.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Why is there a piranha in there?
It's to guard against fucking intruders like you.
Also, I have
Trespassing on
also, I have
private
5
property.
health.
Yeah, you almost got game overed by a fucking piranha.
You can.
If you try hard enough, Zach.
There you go. All better. Eat the next one. I like the face that cabinet's making.
Hey.
Oh, hello. Are you doing a little sniff? Was that you doing a little sniff there? Ah. The hell? Is that not how that
Try
works?
going skinny in that wall in the slit there.
Skinny mode.
Oh, this? Oh. It's a thing. Drops your allies attack by 1, but regain 1 HP per attack. Now, that's per attack, not per hit, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Damn it, because that'd be so good if you could give that to Coops.
You mean Eggworth?
Yes. Sorry, they're both turtles.
Hmm. They both have things on their back, if that's what you mean.
Yeah,
Sorry,
you know,
they're
like a
both
turtle.
Organisms. They both have faces.
When
and
I
stuff,
see
you know?
when I see the school kids getting on the bus in the morning, I'm like, ah, there they go, the turtles.
Yeah.
Yes.
This lady's house doesn't have a bed.
Something
Damn,
nearby.
bitch, you live like this.
Oh yeah, she doesn't have a bed. But now. Okay. Okay. Can I blow the piano?
Try jumping on the couch.
Jumping on the couch.
There might be a block, I don't know. I just assume. It's really close by, whatever it is.
Knock his cock off.
I mean, I don't fucking know. Is it genuinely just blow the couch away? Not.
Blow the fan.
What? Oh yeah,
No.
I guess I could.
Maybe? I don't know.
That'd be cool interaction.
Nope.
It doesn't appear so. Grant was too creative for the game developers.
Stupid.
Oh no, I wanted Miss Mouse. Sorry. There you go. So I mean, it's right here. Right? Is it you? No. You're not worth anything. What, stomp couch? Because it looks like it's underneath the couch. I don't know, maybe this is something that I just can't get yet, but that seems unlikely. What the hell was that?
Me.
That was my phone.
Oh. Sounded like a doorbell.
Alright, well, I mean, I guess that's a thing to look into later, because I don't know how to do that. More treasure.
Treasure.
It's behind that stall.
Treasure?
Oh, you might like this lady, Zach.
Her?
Yeah.
Welcome to you. High quality fresh pasta! Yes!
50 coins.
I mean, you're here, you gotta buy it while you're here.
10 and 5. Oh my god. Obviously, it's expensive. It's so stupid. Oh my god, it's a detective. Hello.
No, it's the guy that looks like a detective, you fucking racist.
Wow, you think they all look the same? Messed up.
Why do you refer to them as they?
You think those people all look the same?
Well, you don't have to put fucking stank on it. What the hell? Oh, look, it's detective.
Wow.
Detective again. Wow, he's moving so fast. It looks like he's in 2 spaces at once.
they're not in 2 spaces, or they're not, what is it, clones. They're just moving really fast.
Hey, there's an invisible goddamn wall here.
Maybe it's a hedge.
They installed that to stop trespassers going in the back of the hotel.
That's
Which
just
is, by the way,
some, that's just
look
some
at this-
fucking horse shit.
Look at this fancy, expensive-ass hotel compared to all the others we've been to so far.
I do have an in coupon.
It's the only one that gives you a complimentary meal.
It's the
If you
Traveling
could put an
Sisters
invisible
3.
wall anywhere, where would you put it?
Wow.
If I could put
Have
an
you learned
invisible
nothing of the
wall
water?
anywhere, where would I put it?
Yeah.
Who is my least favorite person in the world? Oh my god, that'd be... No, I can't do that. Okay, bear with me. An invisible wall technically doesn't have to block progress. You can just use it to prevent interaction. I would love to secretly, overnight, install an invisible wall on the surface of the toilet bowl of Evan Skolnick's master toilet.
Oh my god! Jesus.
Fuck that guy.
didn't know
No,
you hated
sorry.
the guy
Not on the
that bad.
surface, like not on the top. Like directly below where...
seat?
Yeah, directly below where the seat is, so he doesn't notice immediately.
I didn't know
What
you
were we talking
hated
about
the guy
again?
that much. Fucking professor.
Fuck that guy.
My god, didn't know you hated the man that much.
He made me waste over $1,000 going
As far
to a
as
place that
moonwalking.
didn't actually contribute anything to my career.
Look at the moonwalk.
He's doing a little moonwalk.
Look at this. You got the penthouse suite, dude. It's
I
for
know,
fools.
for free, because somebody dropped their in coupon behind a table.
Yeah.
This would be a great opportunity for,
Oh, Miss Mouse? Wow.
well, you know, she's been affectionate in the past.
When you get down to the lobby, don't forget to go left to check for your free continental breakfast.
Oh, really?
True.
Yes, it comes with a specific inn.
That's fun. Makes me kind of wish I had kept my other in coupons. Prepared by the famous chef Zesty. We look forward to your next visit. Oh, it gave me a bunch of stars, too. I got an omelette. Oh, it's... Okay. Well, that's definitely not worth 30. Bonjour, Mr. Mustache. Are you done fucking hitting on women?
I mean, hey, if it's free because you have an in coupon, it's worth it.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess that's like the most value, because otherwise they sell for like $1, I think. Or sorry, 1 coin. Oh, it's the detective. The detective.
It's Adrian's phone.
It is Adrian's phone blowing up.
If you were a toad, what unique features would you have in this game?
Big dick.
True.
No, it caught me off guard.
You should read the sign.
Zach would have the facial hair, of course.
I don't have facial hair right now.
He would obviously have facial hair.
Gone
And
traveling.
glasses.
Miss Mouse just offered a fucking lockpick for you.
That'd be sick if she could.
She probably can, but this cutscene happens first.
Oh, it's the detective.
No, I don't think so.
That's impossible.
By the way, this is the location of the fabled best badge in the game.
Oh. What, in here?
Yep.
Is Droopless. Oh, he joined the Sinister Six or whatever.
Yep, that's 6 people right there.
6 divided by 2.
Yeah. Where are you getting the 2?
And
Oh,
where
he
does the
can't
two
do
co-
that, so he has to just like, what is he jumping out the window? Oh, that's so good. Speak quickly now. Well, they got the star.
Well, just explain that was a red herring, a fake one.
We have to figure
If
out where it
you're-
really is.
Well, he knows because he takes care of the place and
No, but
guards
we have to
it.
figure it out.
Okay.
Here? The place with the star on the floor? Wait a minute, what's that behind the curtain? You see that?
You like that?
You like that?
What kind of a guy you are?
This is fucking...
Oh,
look at this.
that's a familiar thing.
What?
The
That was in the
thing in the
foreground.
foreground. That's a familiar tool that you've been using through this adventure.
What'd you just call me?
A fucking tool.
Well, at least you admit it.
A fucking fool.
Grant, Adrian's bullying me.
Obo fool. Obo fool.
Obo fool.
Wait, can I go down?
King Foolian.
Why?
Why?
Obo fool. Obo fool. Obo fool.
Obo fool. Obo fool.
Well, what the hell? Because
spamming
there's like
your
there's
IRL
a thing right here. You see that?
No, you're going the right way.
You were on the right path, but then you
I
fucking
know.
obo-
I saw that there was another pipe that I could grab
You
onto, and I
fucking
wanted to
obo
know.
beefed it.
I can't believe it.
Please don't say obo beef.
Obo.
You fucking obo screwed the pooch.
You obo
fucking
choked.
Obo screwed the obo pooch.
You
I mean,
obo
at
choked
least,
the
I
obo
mean,
beef.
once again, luckily, the username that I picked fucking 11 or 12 years ago just so happens to be marketable. Just stick obo in front of anything and it's branded.
True.
Obo branded bathwater.
Finally.
There's so much hair in it.
Oh god.
Remember, guys, fake hair everywhere.
Hey, I didn't see that.
Ah.
Woo! Hey, there wasn't a pipe outside. Oh! Oh! Wow! Wow! That's stupid. Oh my!
Look at these enemies.
Oh my god!
Oh my.
You should go to that, before you collect the star, go on that box and star jump up or spring jump up.
Star jump.
Star jump.
Oh,
It's the tough boos. These guys are tough.
But how
Beware
tough?
dark boo.
Love slap. That was good. Oh, a little hop. Little hip. Little hop.
Be wary of dark boo.
How lovely that was. Oh my god, I don't have to like do all of these, do I?
No, you don't. You can just
You
walk
don't
past
have
them.
to. You can.
They're 3 XP each if you want to grind, I guess, but
We're close to the end of stream. Okay.
you need to collect the really important badge that's in here, though.
True.
He got you on the ups. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. Did that not hit everybody?
It did.
Oh. Making them dizzy. Can I switch partners?
DJ.
I can switch partners, that's perfect. Who should I summon?
They
So-
might raise and stop being turbo at flying. They might raise a little bit because they're flying.
Umbella.
Well, they can
Based.
do that.
What the fuck did that do?
Invisible.
Fuck. Timing. Stop giving invisible. Why would you do that? God, I love the icons, man. The icons are so good.
You're
Oh,
not gonna hit that guy.
okay. Well, that's fair. Does invisibility also protect from AoEs?
I think so, unless it's specifically a special move. I think.
All right. Well, guess what, Adrian? We're gonna test it out. All right. Let me fuck it up on the first try.
One of these days you should use Art Attack.
Nah. Although I probably should see like everything this game has to offer.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Have you not used Art Attack?
No.
No, he hasn't once.
Oh, it's so fun though.
I love Art Attack.
Multi-bonk.
You should rally. I mean, well, it's up to you, but you could rally Wink Mara and get in the second move.
Rally wink. Did that? It was just a second move. Why did I have to do a thing?
Yeah, just because, in case you aren't paying attention for whatever reason.
2-star. All right, I understand why this is good. Grant, why do you hate Goombella so much?
She's cringe.
Goombella's based. Goombella definitely has the best Goomba design in the entire Mario series, as far as I'm aware.
What about the Goomba from the Mario Odyssey, where it's just a Goomba who's pink?
Goombella's pink.
Right, but it doesn't have the stupid hat.
Wow. Anyway, you must collect the most important badge in the game.
Make your dicko explodo.
You'll see.
Explode your dick.
Explodo your dick badge. Oh my god, the Luigi badge!
Yeah.
Now we can assume our true form.
Yep.
I like Wario though.
You can be Luigi. And you know what happens if
The
you
most powerful badge in the game.
Yeah, it's the best badge in the game.
I thought it was gonna be a badge that's like plus 10 health, plus 10 FP. Like that's what I thought it was gonna be.
It might as well be for this value.
At least
Also, this is here.
There's a shine spray. That's worth it, I think.
What?
It's okay. We're fine. Nobody panic.
It's us.
I also like how they're clearly running out of colors for the stars to be, because the last one, like there was one that was red and it's like, okay, that makes sense. Then there was then there was an orange, and now there's this one. What color is this?
It's like a bronze.
Browns. You like brown, Zach?
Like brown? Brown stars?
You like the brown? You need to equip this immediately, by the way.
Why?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do it.
No, just do it. Just do it.
It'd be great if it just changed the entire sprite to Luigi. Can't. Oh, there you go. Oh!
Yeah!
I turned into Waluigi. That's incredible.
Because you have both of them
both
equipped.
That's wild. I love. That's so cool.
Hell yeah, dude. Anyway, now I get the whatever, the MacGuffin.
The whatever. Wow, that's awesome. That's so cool.
Yeah, dude.
Showstopper. What the fuck is that?
It instantly defeats enemies.
That's not true.
It does, just not bosses.
Oh, okay. But how much star power does it cost?
I think it's like 2 or 3.
No, there's no way.
The execution is kind of difficult, though.
Not for me. I'm a gamer. Look at that. We essentially started and finished an entire chapter in one stream. Isn't that fun?
Yeah.
This is a good game. It's a shame they never made another one.
True.
Showstopper has a very similar action command to Vivian's Fiery Jinx, where it's like random buttons, but it only costs 2 SP.
Okay. Ah, yes. I see you are Waluigi now. You have to equip this immediately. I can't believe how fucking right you guys were. This is so cool.
Hell yeah.
And it's so interesting that it's by default more special than Wario.
Yes.
Because it requires
100%.
two things. Oh, now I'm thinking about it. It's like, man, that'd be so cool. Like, imagine if like there was a badge that turned you in Super Paper Mario. If there was like a badge that turned you into Dry Bowser or turned Peach into Daisy. You know, like that'd be so cool. Turn Luigi into Waluigi. Although I guess that's kind of the same thing. What if I put the crystal star here? Just left.
Predictably, if you de-equip the Wario badge, you just turn to normal Luigi.
Yeah, I would imagine so. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Like I said, the most important badge in the game.
It's pretty important.
True.
Imagine if you play this game without knowing you could just be Waluigi.
God, the travesty. Oh, I get to do my evil voice again. What is the matter? You know, Grant, do you think you're going to be here next weekend?
I will not be here Saturday.
Damn it!
It's
It's not your fault, but I was literally just about to say, like, what if we did a weekend where we all did voice acting again? Because that was so fun, but we need, like... Although, I guess Saba's not here. Never mind. God fucking damn it. Genuinely, this is... I didn't realize it. I didn't realize how perfect this game would be for voice acting.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say... maybe? This mustached menace has nearly every crystal star now. They were mine. I think I'd better alter my plan a bit. Nuke the planet. You know, I heard about this other character from a different video game, where instead of going through the impenetrable door, he just went around it. And kept the door as a weapon, more like a shield. Did you ever see that interaction between Braum and Orn, by the way, Grant, where Orn just goes, "Give me back my door"?
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's really if Braum taunts, it's something about his shield. And Ornn is one of those champions that was made late enough where they have like responses to taunts, and he has a unique taunt response where it's just give me back my door.
That's funny.
Ornn is such like a good champion conceptually, and his gameplay is not half bad. I just wish they actually gave him a good skin. He still doesn't have one. Did you see their latest one that they gave him? It was Space Groove Ornn.
Space Groove?
Space Groove.
No.
I'm about to say you can Google the splash art real quick if you want to see it. But the problem, at least my problem with it, is that his beard and mustache are like it's just goo. It's just slime like falling off of his face, and I'm like, ugh.
Gross. Ew. Yeah, you're right.
It's just. Can you post that for Adrian? Post that for Adrian.
Oh, well, I did it on my phone. Hold on.
You fool! Why would you do this?
I know.
By the way, you can't save during the Peach segments.
You're shitting me.
Yeah, so we're gonna.
You can't jump.
Well, how long is it?
It's long. Well, oh fuck, is it this one, Adrian? Or did you guys do invisibility?
We did invisibility, yes.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. That one's long.
I don't remember what happens in this interlude.
Adrian, what do you think about that splash art that Grant just posted?
It looks like a fantasy character.
He's gooey.
Sci-fi.
He has jelly beans for a beard. Also, I don't like his, I'm looking at it. I don't like his hand.
I was getting confused because I thought that I couldn't tell whether those like things down at the bottom, like the purple ones were his eyes or the yellow ones were his eyes.
The purple are his eyes. He's wearing like goggles. The things on top are supposed to be horns. Because he's like a ram.
Because they're circles, those things kind of look like eyes, and then the purple ones kind of look like nostrils.
Sure, I can see that.
Which is not as appealing to me. But there are kind of eyebrows there. Oh, this looks like fine. I'm not particularly impressed by it, or I mean,
I just don't.
Obviously,
as I said, I just don't like his facial hair.
That's fine. I think it's just okay.
What's going on with you? Please escape from this place as quickly as possible. The data you procured has been analyzed, and something terrible is... No, I will not say. But I have found out everything. Oh! I suddenly just remembered what the final boss is.
Did you?
Yeah, I remembered something that was like coiled up. If that rings any bells. I forgot about the other thing that the boss looks like before that.
Dun dun dun.
Shit, dude. I forgot about that. And among. It's impossible, I don't believe it. I wish that we could have heard it. Like, what if he was like programmatically, it was impossible for him to directly say, so he had to like talk around it, and then like the player is expected to like figure it out.
That'd be cool.
I just realized I have 2 DMs from the other Game Jam server. I wonder if someone's gonna fucking grill me out for, hey, we could see that you're playing Dolphin, you know?
Oof.
In which case I would just leave the server.
Oh my god.
Let's do Mario about this all before I go. This is no longer just my problem. I don't think that was ever a concern or a question, really. Hold it right there, Princess Peach.
You miserable machine. We all know what you're up to, traitor.
It's our Cronus eye.
Well, it doesn't really matter in the end, I suppose. Especially since it ends here. I'm going to bop you on the head with this glass ball. And you will fall, and you will fall over, and it will sound like a slide whistle as you descend. Cuts to him with the slide whistle. I'm normal, there's no malfunction.
I'm normal. I had my normal pills today.
I had my normal pills. Oh my god, are they hard rebooting tech? Oh! I saw that! I don't remember that!
Dun dun dun.
I mean, I think it's pretty evident that I don't remember most things, but man, this game's cool.
Hell yeah, it is, dude.
What the fuck was the first Paper Mario then?
They're just pretty standard.
It was just like fine, right?
It was basically very similar to a normal Mario game's plot, just with this game's mechanics.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is like a fucking actual story, man. And it's so cool.
This is a story.
Like I can't believe that there is a good Mario game with not only a very good B plot, but also a half decent C plot with Bowser.
Well, now you can see why Thousand Year Door fans are so annoying about how good their game was.
This is also true.
Or is, I
All
guess.
right. Progress has been saved. Congratulations, everyone. We made it.
Only barely.
Say good night. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
I will see you all next weekend.
Everyone.
Bye-bye.
Later.